Share button. Peace, peace. I hate they don't give me a share button this deep. Hope y'all got y'all drinks tonight. I hope y'all have your smokes, whatever you do. We gonna ride. We gonna talk. I'm gonna drop some gems. And I'm definitely gonna let y'all come on up. Okay? Why not? This is gonna be a different live tonight. Different live. But I definitely got a lot of tea to spill. Okay? Hey girl, hey! Yes! What's goody? I cannot wait. I can't wait. I should have probably got me some ice, because this is going to probably be hot. I should have probably did. But it's okay. I'm a rider. Ambitious of a rider. Yeah, I'm a rider. This is what I have tonight. I have me the Black Panther. Okay, the Black Panther. And I should have got me some ice, but hey. It's ambitious of a rider tonight. We got a lot of shit to address, we got a lot of shit to spill, a lot of shit to say. Okay? Alright? So I hope y'all got y'all drinks, and I hope y'all got what you need, because I got everything I need. I'm fit, okay? I'm ready. Hey, what's going on, sis? I'm definitely ready for this. Let me get my tune back. Let me get my tune. Okay? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. As y'all know, the live is called I Am Not the Company I Keep, because Makaveli is in this bitch, okay? And we about to go deep, okay? Tupac came through with me and bro was, conversing earlier, and some shit was spilled, okay? So, we definitely gonna get to that part. What's good, bro? Alright, some shit was spilled, okay, baby? Some shit, there's gonna be some confirmation, okay? Some things are definitely gonna be new, okay? Because it was definitely new to me. I meant to actually have, hopefully I can pull it up, okay? Because I meant to have print this message out, okay? And y'all know your girl, I be meaning to do shit after the live, but I get so thrown off, okay? And I be forgetting, okay? So please forgive me. It don't be intentional. But yes, the live title is, I'm not the company I keep. I know we say, you are the company you keep. And me and sis was talking about this early yesterday. And no, that's that reverse psychology bullshit, okay? I am not the company I keep, okay? We are not the company I keep because we grow, we change, okay? We elevate. And we might have some people that's, still old company or whatever, but they do what they do and we do what we do, okay? So I do not become the company I keep, okay? I actually move differently, okay? So, with that scenario, okay, I know we went through this whole low vibrational ass Christmas. Yes, we did. It was so low vibration. It was good though, okay? I know for myself, I had a great time with my family and everything. We had a good time. But the energy was so low. It was so low, okay? It was irritable, okay? But it was so low, okay? And the reason being, because we got to understand now, this shift has ended. It's at its peak now, okay? So everything, all right, is at its peak, okay? So all of that shit, okay, from the root, okay, from the rooter to the tutor, okay, is rising right along with your elevation, okay? That's that whole infant energy symbol, the 8, okay? It comes all back around, okay? So this year was that year that it came all the way back the fuck around. I have a noise in the background. Hold up. What it sound like? Do it sound like a buzz? Because I restarted my phone. Hold on, let me unplug my phone. Let me know if that made a difference. Water? It sound like water? What the fuck? Let me see, I got my fan going. I got Makaveli playing. Did that make a difference? It's still static? Oh, okay. It probably was my charger. Okay, because I had it plugged up. And the plug, that charge, that energy, it can be staticky. Okay? Y'all gotta excuse me because I am on a brownie. So, All right. It sounded like water running. Well, we about to spill some shit, so that's okay. Okay. The shit is about to flow. Okay. But y'all know how it is. You know how it is. So yeah, we went through this little low vibrational Christmas. Okay. I've talked to many of my family. The tribe and everything. Okay. And it was just, everybody, the energy was very. Let me take a sip. Ooh. It was very draining, okay? It was very draining in a sense because of the low vibration of us coming back to the foundation. Girl, yes, the brownie, okay? If y'all don't mind sharing the live for me, because I can't share it from my buttons over here. They don't give me the share button, but they give everybody else a goddamn share button. Won't give it to me if I'm live. Oh, I don't know why I pulled this again. But this is what I'm drinking. So we finna be in Black Panther mode. The Black Panther never dies. It never dies. Okay? That's that darkness. Alright? But, yeah. But, yeah, so, going through this Christmas, it was kind of draining. We had our good moments. We got to reconnect with family members we haven't probably connected with for a long time. We actually got to do things that we have not done with our family members in a minute. And a lot of shit was exposed to, okay, around Christmas, all right? And you really had to be aware of it to catch it, all right? So it wouldn't disturb your energy, which it was kind of hard, especially when it comes to family. Pieces. It's kind of hard sometimes, especially when, you're around family and you're trying to not be, irritable because your energy is off already, okay, because of what you already have going on with yourself, right? So it doesn't, it don't make the situation better, okay? So it was very draining this year. You could tell the difference this year about Christmas too, okay? But the reason being is because where we're at the top of the peak of this energy flowing, and it's about to transpire into this new beginning, okay? Dealing with the mindset and everything. That's all right? With this evolving energy coming, all right? It's evolving, okay? It's the evolution, it's a revolution, all right? The renaissance, all right? All of this energy is about to transpire into a drastic change. So we had to resurface some shit, all right? And now that you are completely aware, we're at a level of awareness, of understanding, Christmas was a little different for a lot of us, okay? And it was reasoning for us to see what we need to see so we can keep moving, okay? You had to re-see some shit again, okay? So you could just keep moving and understand, okay, that's just what it is, all right? It's just what it is, all right? So, what else? Okay, I got the I am the come down key, all right? Talking about that low vibration of Christmas, okay? Now, during this whole time of this low vibration of Christmas, right? Which is a good thing. Pieces, all right? I'm not going to keep saying it. It's a good thing, okay? It was low vibration as hell, but it was very good for your intentions of what to come forth, okay? So you had to be aware and you had to be focused on that, okay? And we got distracted. I know I fucking did, all right? So I'm not perfect, so I know I did. I got a little distracted. With this energy comes releasing, okay? And with this releasing of this energy, it is releasing these broken spirits, okay? That is attached into your foundation. Release them. Okay? You cannot change, all right, anybody else but self, all right? So you have to release them, all right? This is releasing all these broken spirits, this broken energy, okay, that's in your surface, your foundation, all right, that you cannot change, all right? It just is what it is, all right? Release it, okay? Release it, all right? We Makaveli in this bitch because we're releasing it, okay? You can't even change these people. They just gonna be who they want to be, okay? Just like you moving in the way you want to move, all right? Okay? And that's the most important lesson. It's releasing the broken spirits. Just release. We had to go back into the bottom of the foundation, all right? Had to go back. We had to freeze some shit. Now, this new year is a pre-new year. It's not the actual new year. We all know that, okay? This is just a pre. And with the pre, that is setting the tone for what is about to come. Okay? So you're already in this pre-energy of setting the tone for the new year, which is the spring of birth, right? Okay, so this foundation, the holiday, all of that is freezing, releasing the broken spirits, okay? Including what's dealing with yourself, releasing the broken spirits. I had to release so much broken spirits within myself that I went fucking crazy, okay? I went crazy for about 24 hours, all right? It was a fucking roller coaster. I was emotional. I was stressing, okay? I wanted to give the fuck up, all right? But you have to go through the chaos, all right? That's the only way you're going to understand the lesson. You have to go through the fucking chaos. You have to go through the anger. You have to go through the pain, okay? This is what makes you feel, all right? You have to feel it, okay? You got to. And I was like, I don't understand. You know, I'm vibrating high, okay? I'm on my high horse, all right? I'm speaking positive. I'm living positive. What is this fucking energy? Okay? It's old company. All right? It's old company. All right? And that do not define me. But I have to release it. All right? Because it is a broken spirit within myself. It's breaking me down to release it. Alright? Yes, okay, the last of the last. Okay? Pull up those fucking last roots, okay? Release it. Freeze it. Okay? Because this is the pre-game, okay? The pre-show, all right? The pre-new year of what you is about to bring forth. All right? So, of course, we didn't like seeing it. I didn't fucking like it at all. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I didn't like it. But it was something I had to see, okay? Yes, you got to feel it. Okay? Ain't that Aretha Franklin, I think? No pain, no gain. You have to feel it. And dealing with that feeling, okay, that's the energy motion. That's your energy in motion, okay? That's your emotions, right? That is dealing with that feminine energy, okay? That's going down into the dark spaces and say, or the chaotic energy, okay? That have no formation. It just is. All right? All right? But it has to be released. I couldn't do nothing for a few days. I had to get that shit right. Alright? Yes, and these roots go deep. Especially with triggers. Oh my God. Okay? I was telling my homegirl, my friend, my sister, okay? Them triggers, okay? They run motherfucking deep when it deals with family members. Because that's where you gain all your triggers from. Okay? We can easily operate and control these triggers when it comes to other people on the outside, right? But when it deals with your natural roots, okay, which is the bloodline, okay, of this creation, right? Your life, okay? Those triggers run fucking deep. All right? If they say something to me, it's a trigger. Let somebody else outside of that say that to me. I'm like, bitch, that shit don't bother me. The fuck? Okay, I had to reiterate myself. Alright? I had to reiterate, like, come on now. If you can control this shit there, okay, in the experience, alright, you can control this in your foundation. Alright? Yeah, they know exactly what buttons to push. Alright? Because as much as you studied them, alright, they have studied you all their life. They know you, okay? They know your triggers. Pieces, alright? They know you. They know what to get you mad. They know what to make to push the buttons. And sometimes it's not even by intention. It's just because it is what it is with them. That's just who they are. Okay? Alright? The roots do run deep, and you got to keep pulling. When you get into the roots are so fucking endless, it don't make any motherfucking sense. You can keep on digging, you can keep on digging, you gonna keep finding the same goddamn root, and you gonna keep on digging. It's just gonna go deeper, and it's gonna go deeper, and it's gonna keep going deeper. All right? But you got to release, all right? And releasing is understanding the overstand, all right? So yeah, we're not the company that we keep, all right? Now, you can be the company you keep if you become the follower of the company, okay? But if you're not the company, you're naturally not the company you keep, all right? We can have different levels of company around us, including within ourselves. That doesn't automatically mean that that's you, okay? Yeah, I used to do the old shit that my people used to do. Yeah, I used to gang bang. All right? I used to be in the streets. Okay? I used to be with this one and that one. Okay? But I'm not that company no more. Okay? I have evolved from the company that I keep. Okay? And the more I evolve from the company I keep, that shit don't bother me. All right? Because at the moment, you're just exposing who you are and the level of understanding that you are still stuck on, my dear. All right? And it's just what it is. Okay? You can't do what the company wants you to do. You do what you're supposed to do. All right? What's right for you. All right? Triggers and interruptions and destruction. I mean, not destruction, but not destructions, but distractions. Okay? Triggers and interruptions and distractions like a motherfucker. All right? Pieces. Okay? Like a motherfucker. All right? Let me get to this. Because even with Pop tonight, okay? He was not the company that he kept around him. Even with Pac, he was not the company he kept. All right? He played the image like a lot of us do when we're around that company. You play that image, that role, because that's that company, right? That's that energy. That's that frequency, all right? And in the midst of all of that, you still drop the gems, you still drop the seeds, okay? Just like Pac, okay? He wasn't the company that he kept, all right? And he continues to drop the seeds. Yes, the image is a portray of what I am surrounded around, but that ain't me. Okay? Now, I know a lot of us are familiar with Tupac because that's my favorite artist of all time. Okay? I have to fight a female for Tupac. Okay? That's my nigga. Yes. Peace, peace, bro. Alright? Love your life and your energy. Okay? I have to fight I have to fight one of y'all over Tupac now. That's my nigga. Alright? And it just made so much sense today when he came through because I was talking to one of my bros and I was like, I ain't even connected to Tupac. Normally, I connect to certain spirits, certain energies that come through that have transition. And he was one of them that never came through. But today, baby, he showed up like, hold up, shawty. Hold up, shawty. Peace, peace. What's going on, family? What's good, bro? Okay? He was like, hold up, shawty. Hold up. You can't write me out yet, okay? Now that you at a higher understanding, now you gonna understand what I'm about to give you and what we about to give him, okay? And me and bro was shocked like a motherfucker, okay? Because we was on the energy like, most people are, Tupac still alive, y'all. He wouldn't have did the Makaveli if he wasn't. Because we was talking just like that before the energy came through. You can't hear. Oh no, you got to come in and go in and come back out. All right. But he was like, he was like, he said some shit that dropped on us, because we was like, yo, it's so many people, and including ourselves, was like, Tupac's still alive. That whole Makaveli shit, he don't fake this whole death. All right. And then just in a split moment, okay, he came through. All right. And corrected our asses. Alright? So, let's dive into it. Now, we already know that Tupac wasn't his environment. We already know that Tupac wasn't the company that he keep, okay? Keep that in mind. He wasn't the company that he keep, all right? We know that, all right? Now that we know that, okay? All of that was a facade, okay? That was industry shit, as he said. That's the industry shit, okay? Okay, he shot the shit out of us, okay? He was like, that's industry shit, okay? That's not me, okay? Like a lot of these artists out here, they sign off on that contract, okay? For that industry shit, okay? That image, that facade, okay? That public figure shit, okay? And it's not even them. So I can understand why y'all get the clone shit and y'all get all of this, okay? Because we've all been there, okay? So, he said, you know, he said, I did Makaveli in a way because it's industry shit the way I explained it. And we already know the industry, okay, is on some high beam elite shit, okay? If you don't, study the shit, okay? Because they know you for a reason, okay? And when you get to know you get to know the elite, all right? And you'll understand what the fuck the elite doing, all right? So he was like, that's all industry shit. That's like craft, okay? The magic of the craft, okay? Of creating the illusions, okay? The word plays, all right? So he's like, you know, I created and I did the Makaveli because that's industry shit, okay? He said what it really is, because I asked him, I said, yo, and with spirit and with energy, you have to be Pacific, okay? So I was like, yo, are you dead? And that's some shit you can't, that's not being Pacific, okay? So he was like, no. I'm like, okay, what the fuck that means? And I said, okay, hold on. Are you in the body? That's the key. Ask the niggas if they're in the body, okay? Because that explains a lot. So I'm like, are you in the body? And me and bro on the phone, and I'm like, yo, bro, he say he ain't in the body. He said Makaveli is the energy, okay? That's the play of the words, okay? Creating a fake death, because we already know death doesn't exist. So when you're transitioning, it's a fake fucking death, because Makaveli is the energy that keeps going and keeps going, all right? That's the rebirth of your energy. It constantly flows, all right? So when we're seeing these other people that looks like, okay, Tupac, okay, and bro was like, yo, it was somebody that, you know, I seen with the dreads, blah, 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 and they sound just like him. He was like, yo, I come through people all the time. Like water, sis, okay? Like the wind, okay? Alright, he's like, I come through people all the time, okay? I come through them all the time. That's Makaveli, baby. Okay? Alright? See, we took the shit so literal with the whole Makaveli story. And which is, you know, a nice story of somebody creating. But hold up. That ain't it yet. Let me see if I can pull this shit up. Okay? Let me see if I can get this. Because that ain't it, goddammit. That ain't what I'm looking for. Alright, where is it? That ain't it either. God damn it, where is my shit? Is y'all changing shit around Facebook? That ain't it either. God damn it. That ain't it. That ain't it. God damn! Okay, Ty. I think you are. I know you're still on live. I need you to go copy paste and put it in the chat for me, okay? Because they will not let me bring my goddamn screenshots up. Ain't this a bitch? I'm telling you, when I'm always on some lit shit, I swear to God, this right here happens, okay? And I'm like, okay, I have this button, because y'all know I used to be able to pull up shit, and I can't pull up nothing. Like, they won't let me pull up no pictures, no nothing. I ain't with it. I ain't with this shit, Facebook. But yeah, While we waiting on bro to get that and put it in the chat, okay? Just copy it and paste it in the chat. You know what I mean? As a comment, because this is what I want y'all to really see. All right? This is what I want y'all to really see, what Makaveli really is. Because I just said it's energy, but confirmation is a motherfucker. Okay? For the ones who want a visual. Okay? We gonna give it to you. All right? Because we was motherfucking shocked ourselves. All right? And this is what I be talking about with this energy. All right? This connection with everything and all. Okay? Whether they in the suit or not. Okay? Like motion, always going. It's always going. And moving. Okay, sis? I think, bro. I think he getting it, okay? I'm gonna give him 2 more minutes. But why he doing that? Okay? So when he told, he describing the Makaveli for us, and we looking up, had to look up what it really was and find it. Oh, we got it. He also said, while he's looking for it, while he's doing that, he also said, we was dead on it when it came to the information dealing with his death. Okay? We was dead on it. But we got right back hoodwinked like a motherfucker. We got right back hoodwinked like a motherfucker. Okay? We was right on it. Okay? They say he died of the multiple gunshots. Shots. Shots is the key word. Shots is definitely the key word. Alright? But he didn't die of them damn shots. Okay? And we know this because we've heard it before. So let's refresh everybody's memory. He didn't die of the shots. He died of the injections of the shots. Okay? We had that tea. And we got right back motherfucker hoodwinked. Like a motherfucker. Okay? Niggas said I didn't die of no goddamn shots. Them niggas came in and shot me up. And Mr. Suge, you wet where you wet for a reason, homie. That's all I'm gonna say. Mr. Suge Knight. You all where you at for a reason, homie. It's the reason why your name's Suge Knight too. Okay? We'll get to that later though, but yeah, the nigga didn't die of them shots. He died of injection shots, okay? The shots with the needle, okay? And we was dead on with it. But we got right back hoodwinked, and we fell right back into the Makaveli of the literal stance of dealing with the mental bullshit, okay? Okay? He definitely was getting shot up. Okay? And that's all because he went against the grain. Huh. That's all because his father was always against the grain. Now, I didn't pick this motherfucking drink for no reason. I picked it for a reason. Okay? And if anybody know Tupac, you know the story, you know the history, dealing with his parents and every fucking thing. Okay? So we going in tonight. Alright? He was always against the grain. He was birthed against the grain. Alright? He was always picky in the brain. My bad, y'all. I'm a little high. I told you I'm on Brownies. But he was always a picky in the brain. He was taking over the world. Okay? And he definitely took over the world in our era. Alright? He was actually, he's a legend. Okay? Alright? So Makaveli on that shit. Because I'm definitely Makaveli. I'm Makavelian it the fuck all the way out with my energy, okay? Because that's what the energy is. It Makaveli. Makaveli. I don't think bro got me. But anyway, I'm going to just try to sum it up. So, with the information that we found out about Makaveli, right? And the origin and the understanding of the word. Alright? And it looks like I'm going to have to post it after this live. Because bro, I think bro got off on here. Alright? But the information we got for it is the fact that Makaveli is all with dealing within yourself. And it says this in context. It's all about dealing within yourself. Yes, the Brownies have definitely kicked the fuck in, okay? I don't put a motherfucking black down. Okay? And Black Panther like motherfucker. It's coming. I only had one shot of this bitch. I swear it's probably about 2-3 shots. But I'm already lit. I'm lit, okay? I don't need to go out in the streets tonight. I'm right here in the streets, okay? Me, Tupac, and Biggie. We gonna party tonight, alright? We gonna motherfucking party. But he definitely showed us the origin of it. We found it, and it deals with, you know, it's dealing with the energy of going within self. And that's that's the key words with dealing with Makaveli. It's all about going within yourself, because that's dealing with the infinite energy of all, okay? Especially in yourself. Alright? Alright? So yeah, Makaveli all way the fuck out this bitch, okay? Do not allow those company that you have in your space, okay, become the company that you keep. Alright? Because it's not. Okay? It only becomes the company that you keep when you actually indulge in the following. Alright? And that goes neck and neck with, we're not all on the same levels, okay? But we can connect. And we can balance each other out. We can understand and overstand each other. Okay? But that is not my company. Okay? That's yours. This is my company right here. Shit, I'm company. I'm my own company. Okay? Shit. Yeah, you your own company, I'm my own goddamn company. You keep your own, I'm gonna keep mine. Alright? And that's just what type of nigga, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's what type of nigga, you know, type of thug life, okay, that Tupac was. I'm me and you, okay? I play this part, but I'm still me, okay? Like on this social media shit, I play the social media shit to get my motherfucking stars, okay? And to get my name out there and shit like that, okay? But at the end of the day, you gon' always see me, okay? I ain't changing. I'm gonna be the same. Alright? I might decorate this shit up for you and make it look nice. But the energy is still the same. Okay? Makaveli on that shit. Okay? So, yeah, he died of that shot. Makaveli is all about your energy within self, okay? The regeneration of your energy, okay? Keep coming back, you're going to keep coming back. It's a fake death, okay? Makaveli is just a fake death because the energy lives on, okay? Because it's all about going within. And it's all about being connected to yourself, okay? Okay? Yes, we're saying this all day. The mirror, get out my mirror. God damn it. Okay? Get out my goddamn mirror. Let me look at my damn self. Okay? If I want to see you, I'll look at you. Okay? I'll let you look at you. Let me look at my own mirror. Okay? So, yeah. It definitely is about that. Oh, yeah, I knew it. See, thank you. I knew it was something else I was supposed to say. Now, as we going through the end of the shift, right? We at the end of the shift, we at the end, okay? We at the end of the beginning, okay? The finish line and the beginning line, okay? We right there, okay? Neck to neck, okay? Now that we at this stage, okay, of this energy, this frequency, okay? The rising of it, right? I know we've been getting ice storms. It's been cold in the motherfucker, okay? Especially last week now. We thought we were gonna get a white Christmas now, okay? I really thought we wasn't great. But it was colder than a motherfucker. It was at 8 degrees, okay? Down in this motherfucker. And it was cold damn near across the whole fucking nation of the United States, if they say, alright? It was cold everywhere last week, okay? The cold front of the Arctic, okay? The Arctic wave was taking place. And anything that deals with the Arctic, that deals with the top, the peak of things, okay? Rising. Because when you get this right here, only thing that's going to happen is a burst, okay? That burst, okay? That lit, okay? That fire beaming, all right? Creation, all right? Change, new beginnings, okay? It's a reason why it happened in, not January, but December. Okay? Because while we went through that whole low vibrational ass Christmas, we had to freeze off some energy. Okay, and that's dealing with the ultra wave that freeze coming through. Okay, that start, what they call that it's a something storm, a cold storm, a freeze storm, something like in it along that lines. Okay, so that's why that energy came in. Okay, that's why we was cold as fuck last week. Okay, because we was not only freezing the shit and within us dealing with this last holiday of this year. Okay, we was freezing off shit that we ain't dealing with no motherfucking more. I'm gonna put your ass on ice. And we know that anybody that deals with witchcraft in the past and shit, a cold front. Thank you, sis. I knew. Thank you. Somebody give it to me. Okay? Okay, definitely cold front. You got to be cold, right? In a cold, cold world. All right? And I'm not saying like, not loving, yourself or, being connected to somebody. But I'm saying standing firm on your shit. Okay? And see if shit for what it really is. So this cold front taking place. Okay? All right? Yes, the pre-storm, okay? Before the quiet storm. Yes, the pre-storm before the quiet storm, okay? So we had to freeze off this energy dealing with, our foundation, our roots, okay? Not just within ourselves, but people in the foundation, and our bloodline physically, okay? We had to see that again, and we had to put their ass right back on ice. You know what? I seen your ass loud and clear this time. I see why I made the decision I made. I see why I'm not there like that. I see why we ain't talking. You just reminded me all over the motherfucker again, okay? And I'm gonna put your ass right back on ice because you ain't ready to break through yet, okay? You ain't ready to break those spirits, that energy. So I'm gonna put your ass back on ice, okay? And I'm gonna deal with you from a distance, okay? I love you, but baby, I care for you, all right? As bro say, I care for you, but I'm gonna deal with your ass from a distance. Okay? Not no more. Okay? So while we went through that cold front, okay, that freezing, all right, this is all leading up to the ending results that's going to come up in the spring. All right? Now, bro was talking about, and they also, hold on before I get to that part, they also was saying in NASA, okay, their blogs, their articles, well, while this was happening, they were seeing this whole new black hole, okay, and this whole new light that was taking place, that was coming forth, okay. And when I tell you, when I'm talking about NASA talking about you. They talking about everything as a whole, okay. Okay. A little raspy, but she beautiful in the throat. Yes! Okay, you hear that? You hear it, okay? I already know who that is. Alright? So they talking about this whole new thing that's taking place with this black hole and this new light, okay? It's like a new universe. It's just, they never seen before, okay? This is all dealing with our energy as a whole. It's all dealing with what's about to come. Alright? We about to step into, okay, these small little quizzes, like I was telling you, 2027. Alright? This is all happening for a reason, to build you up to that. And now that you're aware of it, and you're understanding everything, okay, and you getting to know self. Because when you get to know self, you get to know everything fucking around you just by dealing with self. And you get to see everything for what it is just by dealing with self. Okay? And you can't even fucking be mad at shit. You just see it. Okay? You see the lessons and the signs just to get you to the next step. Okay? This is how I live. Alright? And trust me when I say this, I get caught up sometimes too. But when that switch happens, I don't get caught up like I used to. It's a quick switch automatically. Okay? And you got to be quick on your feet. Okay? Alright? We ain't just going from here and there. We ain't playing checkers no more. We playing chess. Alright? And when you playing chess, you move consciously. Okay? You move in awareness and understanding of everything. All right? Right. The only reason we do wake up is for the journey, the experience, the gain, the lessons. Because you know what comes with lessons? All right? It comes with elevation. It comes with an evolving energy. Okay? Every time you go to sleep at night and you wake up, you're evolving this energy. Okay? You are pushing this energy. All right? It's just what it is. It's just what we do. That's the emotions of the energy. It's moving. Okay? And as sis say, that's the breath. You wake up every day for a new breath. Okay? That's why. Because it's all about the energy. We're keeping this shit going. That's why it's infinite. That's why it's limitless. Okay? So yeah. And I just want to pick it back just a little bit like what bro was talking about yesterday with Valentine. Because he definitely dived deep into that. Because you know Valentine coming on around the corner, goddamn. It's coming on around now. It's next month. Okay? Because we might well go ahead and mark this as a new year, the new day. So, February is coming around. Valentine is coming around. Alright? Sis Avatar was touching in the breath. Yes, I'm going to see that. Me and my friend girl, my sisters and all of that, we going to motherfucking see that. Okay? I definitely am. Because I definitely want to see it. I'm taking my notebook too. And I'm going to write down every goddamn thing. Only thing is they ain't going to pause and let me goddamn, rewind and shit. So I'm going to have to catch it when I catch it like that, But I'm going to catch. Okay? Y'all know how I do. Me and bro, all of us, we go in these movies, okay? Because that's messages, that's lessons too. But anyway, okay? What was I talking about? Yeah, February. So February is about to come in, okay? Yeah, we got Tupac. It's, Tupac, what they say? The white people call him Tupac. You wonder why they call it Tupac? You wonder why they call him Tupac? Y'all wonder why I call him Tupac? What is Tupacs? Okay, tell the niggas in the back. What is Tupacs? Okay? I'm gonna tell you what Tupacs is, because that's what the white folks call him. They call him Tupacs for a motherfucking reason. They don't call him Tupac. We call him Tupac. But I'm gonna tell you why they call him Tupac. They call him Tupac because it's self versus self. Okay! This is take for your ass. They call him Tupac because it's self versus self. And the track that we listen to right now with this album, this instrumental, is Me Against the World. Come on now. And that is right timing. Okay? That you said that. And it's 11 motherfuckers in here. Self versus self. All day. I'm not going no damn sleep. I'm just getting started. But anyway, what I want to say so I can get up out of here. With the February coming around the corner, right? And Valentine's. And bro was breaking it down. And I was like, hell yeah, get it. Do your thing, bro. Okay, you still in the way. Alright? And self, was like, I want you to look up something, but I want you to look up something. So I go look up something, come back to the line. And I was like, I can't put this in the text. I'm going to just have to just throw it in and just collide with bro. Because we collide like a motherfucker. Alright? So, with the Valentine things, bro broke that shit down. I give him all props and roses for that. Because he went the fuck in. Okay? He exposed some shit I didn't even fucking know. Alright? One thing that could have been thrown in that was given to me during the live. Because things happen that way. I listen to him and I get a download. So, with the download, right? It was, Valentine, I think I did say a little bit about it in the chat. But Valentine also deals with the strength and courage. And it also deals with, creations. So when I got that, I automatically thought, I conceived in February. Now this is a story. I conceived in February with my first son. All right. And I actually conceived him on Valentine's Day. Okay. Now, I have been trying with my husband for years to have kids. All right. And I was telling bro this the other day. Okay. And I have been trying to have kids with my husband for years. Right. We have been trying because all of our people around us had kids and we wanted kids. Right. But it took us. All right. Because we was about to go to the clinic. All right. And get that, injection from his sperm to inside of me. Right. We were just about to go there because we questioning ourselves like, what the fuck is it? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Why the fuck we ain't creating that shit. And that goes back to the energy of us. His energy wasn't in alignment with itself. And so was mine. It wasn't in alignment with my down self. Okay? So we can't create. Alright? It was too much in the middle. Alright? For us to just create. Alright? And this is what this Valentine's energy ponders on. Okay? That's why they do the whole love in the heart shit. Alright? Because this is all about conceptions before the birth in spring. Okay? So we tried and we couldn't get it. It took me to go through a transition with one of my family members. Alright? For me and him to be together and felt like we didn't have nobody but each other. Okay? And in the midst of that, okay, we was together and we felt like it was us against the world. Alright? And while we in this energy, we create. Alright? We created our firstborn, which is JCA. Alright? He was conceived on Valentine's Day. Alright? Come spring, I found out I'm pregnant. Alright? That's the birth gonna get ready to take place. Alright? Alright? So when I mean that everything has its place in its position in this motherfucking thing, I mean it just like that. Yeah, we got these motherfuckers that created these illusions, which was the Moors. Alright, y'all don't want to hear that. Okay? Oh, I got something about that too. Thank you for reminding me. That's Motita spill. Dealing with these motherfuckers. But at the end, because we didn't know this either. But, all of this shit was put in place to just get you to that level. Okay? These illusions was here to put you in that energy. To keep the existence moving forward. Alright? It makes you feel alive in these holidays. Right? Because you're feeling. And with feeling comes affection. And with affection comes that creation. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? Alright? Even when you're loving on yourself and you're feeling affection with yourself, you create a new you. Okay? Alright? So the same thing happens when it deals with these months and these days. Alright? Tupac got me lit, y'all. But anyway. But check it. Okay? So Valentine deals with the strength and the courage. Okay? For you to set the tone for what you about to birth. Okay? You go into this creative energy. Alright? In this February. Alright? And if you look up Valentine's, I want you to look it up. Deal with the origin. We know the story in dealing with Valentino and his ass. Okay? But go to the Valentinus or whoever he is in Latin. And understand that meaning. Okay? Okay? Was crying about this is that message. I'm the movies. Hold on. I'm the movies. The beauty of it all. Tuesday gratitude. Then realizing we're not here. So the beauty of thinking we feel hit me. Yes, you gotta feel. That's the only way you're gonna be alive, baby. Die to live. Okay? Just in that mode. Die to live. Okay? You live to die another day. Alright? Alright? Sis, we also created my baby on Sweetie Day, and she was born. Okay. And my baby was born on November 22nd. God damn. Look at it. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That thankful energy. I had to be thankful, right? I had to be thankful for what I was birthed in, too. Okay? That's what I be talking about. I be on that type of shit, you know? Everything has a meaning and a lesson, alright? Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not skipping y'all comments. Valentine's means my B-day on the 12th. Okay, the 3. Okay. You already know what that 3 is, okay? The 3, alright? And then you add that to that motherfucking other 3, alright? I mean that 2, which is February, and that's 5. And 5 is what? Love. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, but y'all know I'm gonna be lit. But anyway, while in the movies, okay? I got to watch that. Bro was telling me if you don't get your ass up in there and watch that fucking movie, peace, bro, okay? But I was like, if you don't get your motherfucking ass in there and watch that fucking movie, I'm going, cause he whooping my ass on that. I said, I don't give a fuck if I go by myself then, bro. Yes, my mom's the 21st. Okay, and my niece's is the 22nd. That shit, I'm telling you, motherfuckers be getting it down in February. You wonder why. And then, see, they put all of this shit in here, cause bro was right. It really doesn't even exist on a physical level, meaning love, alright? But you have to be fed an illusion, okay, to keep this energy in its motion. Alright? The avatar, he telling me I need to get my ass up in there. I gotta get up in there. Alright? Yours the 22nd. Okay. Now, and y'all motherfuckers are overseers. Y'all can see. Just like we all can, but y'all motherfuckers be seeing some shit, okay? And y'all stand on what the hell y'all want to stand on, too. Y'all don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Alright? Because my niece be like, I don't give a damn. She will tell you how it is, okay? Yeah, bro want us to get in that bitch and watch the movie. And I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch it. Because, I mean, it's something I've been waiting on for a year anyway. I thought it was going to come out last year, but it didn't. Me too. And, you know, with me, I say it, and I definitely do be wanting to go watch it, but I have to let the energy just like, you know, just flow me to that, push me to it, because I don't want to go and I'm not supposed to go and then I'll miss what the fuck I miss. You see what I'm saying? I'm strategically working on my energy where I move with the flow, okay? And I know he wants me to go watch it. I'm like, bro, I got to go watch it. I know I got to watch it. And I know I got to set up a date with my homies, you know what I'm saying, so we can go watch this shit together. Because I don't want to just rush the process. I don't got too many fucked up situations by rushing the process. And then I have to watch this shit again. I'll be like, it wasn't meant for me to see it then because I wasn't fucking in the energy to be completely focused. Okay? Alright, now I really wish they'd go ahead and put this shit on the fire stick. Stop playing with me. So I can rewind, pause, and write what I need to write. Okay? Because when I dive in, I dive all the way in. Okay? And with this new year coming in, and with this new energy flowing in, the first symbolism, okay, the first language, not first symbolism, the first language was symbolism. What? God damn it. Excuse me, y'all. That's a blooper. Watch the disassociation. It's detaching, but it's played out. It's bad, but on the flip, one is out of focus, but still in the focus. They shit in reverse, because the higher you go, the more the higher you go, the more you disassociate. For real. You do. Okay? That was a blooper, y'all. My bad. Hell, I don't forget what the fuck I was about to say now. They don't fuck me up. But, but yeah, going back to the movie, and, you know, if I'm not focused on it, I'm not going to dive much into it. Back to the Moors. Y'all motherfuckers like y'all was slick. Y'all was slick for years. Y'all been slick for a motherfucker. Y'all been slick for a long motherfucking time. But I got y'all little asses tonight. Alright? Because when Tupac only disclosed that, okay, and dealing with the Makaveli energy and stuff and what that really is, okay? And we, you know, of course, it's wordplay and shit. And you have to dive deep into symbolism because symbolism is the first language. And if you don't dive into the symbolism of understanding what things are, you're not going to be able to understand the message or the language. Now, if you ever remember the movie, the old movie, with the dude with the shades, right? When he put those shades on, right? He seen what it was in words, right? But when he took the shades off, all he seen was the symbolisms, the symbols of things, right? Alright? Like the McDonald arch and shit. And the fucking Nike and, okay? Shit in that nature. The cross. Alright? Alright? Things like that. Okay? And dealing with business-wise and business savvy, when you creating a logo, you are creating it in a symbolism base. Okay? Based off what you want it to be. Okay? Whether it's words or image. Okay? Or symbol, as we say. Okay? You're still putting it in a caliber, okay, of the first language. Alright? Alright? So with this whole Machiavellian shit, okay, the elite understands the symbol. Alright? And they understand this is how it works. Even in the Matrix. When they're showing you the numbers in greens. And all of this shit is the symbol. Alright? You have to decode what? The Matrix. Because the Matrix deals with symbolism. Even when the first Big Bang took place. Which is the only Big Bang that took place. And you have this big burst of fucking energy, or not energy, but fire, right? And then it creates this frequency, this flow, this breath, this wind, all right? And with all of that, that creates a formation. Because before all of that was no form, okay? So when this Big Bang took place, it creates a formation of frequency. And dealing with frequency deals with, okay, it deals with the level and the vibrations of energy, but it also creates the images, the symbols, okay? I can't wait either, sis. I can't wait either. I'm telling y'all I'm telling you, get with me on this whole symbolism class. Because if I ain't got to say if you don't. Hey, you do, you don't, you don't. I don't give a damn. But at the end of the day, right, this whole symbolism is teaching you about the first language. All right? Everything in your experience is based off symbols. Your life is a symbol. Hell, you a fucking symbol. The fuck? Yeah, I know we gonna probably go over. Because I got a lot of information for the first class. And when I mean I got a lot of information, I got a lot. Alright? I need to check the date, make sure I ain't fucking, did something during the week. Because I be looking at my calendar wrong. Because I don't live by the motherfucking days, I live with the energy. Just as is who I am. And sometimes I have to look at the shit to remind myself what fucking day it is and what date it is. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I be looking at the wrong shit. But definitely get with me on the symbolism class. I'm telling y'all, we finna run deep with this shit. We breaking down one nation under a groove, okay? The matrix at the motherfucking times, alright? Your name, your telephone number, your address, your door numbers, all of that symbolism about you. Where you staying at right now, I'm glad you said this, sis. Where you staying at right now, the building you staying in, the way it looks, the numbers, the address, the name of it, including your own fucking name and your maiden name, okay? It's all symbolism. Alright? It's all symbolism. Including the fucking clothes I got on. It's all symbolism. Alright? Everything we do, okay? The neighbors, yeah. Your family members, huh? And you wonder why we call them reflections. Alright? But I keep forgetting, and y'all ain't forgot about them niggas. They still gonna be what it is. We're the same thing. Almost, yeah, that tells a lot about your energy. Everything that you do and how you move, how you articulate everything tells about your energy. It tells about the vibration that you're vibing on, what you're vibing on, okay? And that all deals with symbolism, alright? And Hollywood knows this. That's why I give them motherfuckers a Genius Award, okay? And the only reason why they got a Genius Award is because the Moors, okay? And the reason why they the Moors is because, honey, they knew more than you. They knew more than every goddamn body, okay? They had all the motherfucking keys, alright? So these little pyramids that they be motherfucking exposing and shit talking about, and I know I've been there in that era. I was there in that lifetime. Talking about they took the fucking tops off. These motherfuckers took our tops off. God damn! They took our fucking tops, y'all. They was off with our motherfucking head. Only to find out that the Moors is the motherfuckers that was off with your head. Your own fucking people. It's gonna always come back to you. It's gonna always come back to you. And that's why we live in this energy nowadays, okay? Well, you can't blame the motherfucker. If you're gonna take accountability for every fucking thing. Okay? Every fucking thought and every fucking feeling that you have. Alright? Take accountability for that. Because that's your creations. Your thought and your fucking feeling. No, you are not your ancestors. But they are you. Okay? You are not your ancestors. But you, okay? They are you. Okay? Alright? So you have to take accountability for whatever the fuck you thought or you felt. Whether it's past lives, as most would say, and what I used to say back in the day, or whether it's now. And the Moors is what you knew more of. They had the keys. Okay? And that goes back to, that dark energy. It was always you. Okay? You took the motherfucking tops off. You took the head off. Okay? You cut the fucking motherfucking head slam off. You did. And it's only so you can evolve in the energy of having an experience. Now catch that, T. It wasn't even a bad thing. You had to cover up. Okay? You had to throw... We had to cover it up, and we had to throw illusions on top of illusions on top of illusions, okay? So you can have an experience for this moment here, okay? This moment here. Because for the last 3 years, you've been taking off clothes. You've been taking off levels of suits. You've been unlearning to just relearn. Okay? Just to get underneath all of that shit to find you. Now ain't that some hot tea? Okay? So yeah, them Moors, them motherfucking Moors or Moors, they are, and Moors and Moors are self versus self, okay? the dark and the light, okay, or the high and the low, however y'all want to put it, okay, the negative and positive, the feminine and masculine, okay. Shut up, yo, that's what I saw. We playing a skit and we so pick the clothes. That's why I seen on Christmas. Exactly. That's why shit had me going through the motherfucking loops. Boy, I wanted the motherfucker. I was ready to go. I gave up on the game. Fuck that. Y'all don't trick the Gucci. I was done. I was done. I was completely motherfucking done at that moment. I was fucking done playing. I don't want to play chess no more. Alright? You telling me we just changed the suits, my nigga? We taking all the labels of suits, my nigga? And this is a motherfucker. When I mean this is a role that you play, this is a role that you play. Okay? The role that you're playing today ain't gonna be the role that you play in the future. Alright? The role that you're playing today ain't gonna be the role that you play tomorrow. Alright? It's just a play. The first time I went into meditation and with awareness was with my bro. Okay? Now, I didn't know that I have always been in meditation and I had always been diving into it, not understanding what it was. Alright? So when I first went into meditation with my bro, right? And I'm talking about Will. He put me in meditation. I'm like, okay, this is something I've been motherfucking doing. Okay, bro, you let me know what it is. Let's get it. It's Gucci. All right, we diving in. All right. And the first person that I met in my meditation was Biggie. And when I seen Biggie, he came and picked me up from my mama's house. Okay. We went to the Apollo. All right. And when we went to the Apollo, all right, it was me and him on the stage. All right. And you have the audience. You have the guests. You have the company. Okay. So he was showing me the world as a stage. And you can be who you want to be. Okay. Because life is nothing but a dream. It's what you want to be. Okay? So he showed me that. Got in the car. I felt like a motherfucking fan. I'm telling you, bro. We left that motherfucking Apollo. It was people every goddamn well. They were trying to get to me. Hell, I was like, what the fuck kind of energy is this? But okay, I'm liking it. Okay? So I ended up getting in the car. He brought me back to my mama's house. Alright? What I started off at in meditation. Alright? So when he dropped me off, I go into the house. Bro was like, what's going on? What's going on? What you see now? I said, boy, bro, I'm hearing some music. I feel like, it's something going on downstairs. Listen to me when I say downstairs. Okay? I hear something going downstairs. It's going on. It feels like it's a motherfucking party going on. Okay? So I go downstairs. And when I go downstairs, I see all of my elders. I see all of my family. And they're having a motherfucking great time. Okay? In my foundation. Alright? So as I'm seeing them and they greeting me, okay? I see one of my great aunties that I really actually... we had a strong bond here. She seen me and I seen her. I was truly a reflection of one of my great aunties. Okay? And her name is Aunt Mar. For y'all that don't know her, the people in my family on her. Aunt Margaret. Okay? She comes up to me. And she was in her chair. It solidified the fact that when she stood up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? She stood up, she grabbed my hand, and we danced like it was nothing else. Okay? So what I'm telling you, alright, when it comes to this energy, when it comes to the Makaveli, Okay? When it comes to the company that you do not keep, but they are a part of the foundation. Alright? You see it for what it is, and you keep pushing it. You rejoice it. You be humble through it all. Alright? That day changed my life. Alright? That day changed my life. So, as we go through each year, okay, and we come through the pre-year, alright, we're only setting this tone of what we want, alright? And every time we have to go into the foundation. That's why Christmas is at the end. That's why it's the 12th month, because that's the 3. Because the change is coming. Okay? And it's coming not only with yourself, but who you connect to. Alright? It's all understanding in the heart, which is righteousness. Okay? It's I'm loving you for you being you, regardless of what you show me. Okay? Because you have to understand that I've been there too. Alright? Back then, my brother used to say, when you vibrate, your ancestors vibrate. And back then, we still was looking at it literal. We didn't understand when you vibrate, everything around you vibrates, including the all energy. And that deals with your ancestors. That deals with you, the supreme being. Man. So at the end of the day, everything is happening for a reason. You went through a low vibration season. Man, I'm rhyming. I don't know, but it's coming in. But, okay? You went through this low vibrational season. Okay? It's all for a reason, for you to grow, what? Your treason. And with treason is abundance. It's a prosperity. Okay? It's a new happening. It's a new change. It's a new beginning. Alright? So yeah, we can all cheers to that, to the Makaveli energy. Because with that, we always faking death just for a new beginning. It's just what it is. Okay, tell Jen, Pastor. Hey, baby. So yeah, okay, that's pretty much, yo. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Okay? We know what it is. We understand it. Okay? And yeah, our fellas was a little ruffled just about a couple of days ago. Okay? Yes. Fake death for a new beginning. That's what it is. The Makaveli energy. Fake the death for a new beginning. Because death doesn't even exist. It's only you regenerating in this bitch. And when I mean that, I see that. And understand that it's only elevation, okay? Evolving, okay? In the evolution of the revelation, alright? Your revolving energy, okay? Into this new generation. You to change, keep it moving. We in the 12th month, which is the 3, which is the change, and you go what? To the 1. Everything goes back to a fake death, a beginning, which is the end and the beginning, and 1 in a unison, because that creates a change with everything. You say new me, new you every year. Understand why you're saying that. Because what you ain't going to do, what you did last year, okay, which is all of those lessons that you had to catch, you ain't going to bring in to the new year. That's why it's a new you, new me. New you, new me every year. All right? Makaveli in that bitch. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, because I done got a little tipsy. And hold on. I said if anybody want to come up. Does anybody want to come up before I get up out of here? Because, baby, you know, I can sit here and I can talk and we can build. I did say that it's going to be a different live tonight. Because it is the pre-New Year. Okay? Pieces. Okay? It is the pre-New Year. And for those who coming in, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Makaveli is definitely a fake death. But just like sis said, let me hold it for you, baby. Just like sis said, okay, fake death is just for a new beginning. That's all it is. Okay? Tupac, which is self versus self, and he playing this whole me against the world shit again. Alright? So it was definitely on cue for me to say it. So it's always you against the world, which is self versus self. Alright? And that's that Makaveli energy, okay? To fake your death. So you can bring forth that new beginning. Alright? Yes, he was taken out by 2 shots, but it was injections. It definitely wasn't a gun. Okay? So we was right on cue with that. And we definitely knew it, but we was hoodwinked again. Okay? By thinking that this nigga was still in the flesh. And he's not in the flesh, my dear. He is gone beyond. Alright? But the Makaveli energy continues to live on. And if I'm saying shit by boy, just deal with me. Because, baby, I'm on the Panther shit that this nigga had me choose in the fucking liquor store. And I'm smoking too, and I'm on a brownie. So, y'all just know. Okay, we having a good time, though. And I'm definitely going to put this shit on YouTube. I don't give a fuck what they say. So, if anybody wants to join me, you know, just let me know. And I'm going to give y'all, you know, I'm going to wait a few minutes. If not, we going to get up off this beat. Okay? I wanted to do a toast with everybody, though. You know, if you have drinks, you know, and you enjoying the show, the pre-show. All right? Cheers to you. But if anybody want to come up, just push the ad and I'll let you up. You can add to it. We're going to build tonight. I definitely want to chime in with what everybody got to say. What do you feel about the Makaveli energy? Okay? What do you feel about the motherfuckers that say you are the company that you keep when you know you fucking ain't? Okay? What do you feel about this fucking low vibrational fucking Christmas? Do you got anything to say? Just push the add button and I'll let you out. Oh, fuck yeah. Are you coming up, my dear? Because I'm ready to, chime in with y'all. And this is something that I want to do, Of course, why not? Don't be scared. Say what you want to say, okay? Let's build. Cheers, sis. Cheers to you too, sis. Okay, cheers. All right, let's get into that Black Panther. Black Panther also means you ain't going nowhere either. You ain't going nowhere. Because Black Panther is all dealing with that energy. Okay? That's for survival all the way. Okay? It's limitless in this beat. Okay. I'm going to wait. All right, we got our first caller. I am enjoying myself, y'all. So y'all should be too, okay? I mean, I definitely would, if this was the old me, I probably would have been at the club, I would have been out in some other club. But I was like, not today. Not today. Okay? I am definitely not going out. It's foggy in the motherfucker. For one. It's cold as a bitch. Okay? My feet is cold, and I ain't going back in the cold. Alright? And I ain't gonna be able to drive myself home. I don't give a fuck about no Uber. I ain't doing none of that. If your energy ain't matching with me, I ain't calling no motherfucker Uber. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Unless I know you. Okay? So I'm in the house. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Okay, you need about 5 minutes? Okay, let me go back in with this music right here. Since we doing an intermission, okay? Y'all know Tupac. I'm gonna say two-pack because it's self versus self. So I'm not trying to, I ain't trying to trigger nobody. But it is what it is. We know why the white folks call them, two-pack now. Because they knew it was self versus self. And in the hood, it's always self versus self a lot, man. From where I'm coming up, from me coming up, wanting to do better, wanting to do something different, it's always a self versus self from the hood, And, my bro was like, you can't dwell on that, sis. I feel you, but you just can't, you can't iterate that shit in everything that you do. And I understand what he's saying, because you really can't always go back to that. But it's just something that's a mentality, So I always look at where I came from to where I'm at now. Not to say that that's still instilled in me, but it's a part of me. You feel me? And it just gets me to where I need to get to on the next level. I always have to look at where I came from. And I always have to realize, damn, I combine the two, from where I'm at now to where I used to be. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, back in some hood shit, I was like that. I understand this shit because I used to do this shit, And once they get to a spot or something drastically happen, and hopefully it's not the shit that tricked them out of the game, because that does happen. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get tricked out of the game all the time by their mind. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's nothing to trick them out of the game by their own fucking demise, right? So you try to live for another day by gaining the lessons of what, that's implanted into your foundation. And I don't live by the street code no more. And I don't. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't live by it, but I understand it. And I know how to move with that. You know what I mean? Because we was on some shit with, like I told him, we all have the vision. Just like Tupac, we all had the vision of, wanting to take our mother out of the hood, want to do better to get our siblings out of the hood, to take our family to a next level, right? And that's a fucking load to carry. You know what I'm saying? And that definitely can keep you in a fucking energy to be stuck within yourself because you're trying so hard to be great for people, you know what I'm saying, that might also not be on the understanding of what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it end up coming back to yourself, all right? Change yourself first. Because automatically when you change self, that automatically changes the foundation. People are looking at you for a reason. All right? When you're changing and you're doing something different, people are looking at you for a reason. Motherfuckers might hate because they don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's because of what they've been prone to. But you still become the example. All right? And you still keep pushing forward because you want to be great. All right? And sometimes that shit just helps the foundation. Like, I know for me, I knew rap was very effective the way I did my rap lyrics. The way I carried my image. You know what I'm saying? Which is like today's society. You know what I'm saying? This whole fucking gang bang shit. Half naked ass shit. All of this killing and fucking and all of this bullshit. I knew I had to carry that certain energy if I wanted to be put in a certain spotlight, right? To take my foundation out of the fucking struggle. You know what I mean? But that became much more of a overwhelming, feeling for me because I wanted it more bad for them versus for myself. You know what I'm saying? So once I begin to change, right, sis, but they start changing too. But once I begin to change just for myself, which is so much of not being overwhelmed, and it's very easy, complex, it's a flow of energy because more of my energy's on myself, okay? I'm telling you, like, it's like a breeze. I'm changing, it definitely changed yourself. So when we was talking about the whole thing of when you change the ancestors vibrate, understanding the ancestors are you too, right? And you are the ancestors, including the foundation. That's the root to every fucking thing. That's what the ancestor energy deals with. It deals with the root of self. Alright? Okay, sis. Let me see if I can send you one. Okay, I got it. So yeah, I understood exactly what bro was saying, because he was like, yo, you still have to, over all of that thing, you still have to still look at yourself. You still have to deal with self, because ultimately you are the prototype of change. Okay, and that's just what it is. It's always a following of the energy. Okay, and energy gonna follow what they feel is real, because realness is what you feel. All right. So if I'm doing what's real, all of the energy that's within me, including in my foundation, dealing with my bloodline, that shit is going to change. And it starts with self. Okay. Hey, boo.
I told you we almost got on the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of them days. Okay.
I wanted to talk about that. I'm proud of you too for seeing it that way, because I would always say, like, for me, I'm like, well, I'm not from the hood, but I'm understanding some shit as if I was. I didn't live that life. I would fight that shit in my mind. But it's like, that stuff is a part of you, and you need it to remember. You need it to always go back to. For every new thing that I learned, every new lesson that I gained, when I'm sitting on the floor and I feel that shit coming out my stomach, the understanding will feel like it's leaking out my stomach through my mind.
Right.
And it puts me back like a little child who was sent on punishment in her room, and she's now forced to sit and reflect on everything she did, how she said it, what she meant, the intentions. That's your foundation.
Right.
The hood, it's the same thing. It's under your mind. It's in your heart. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
So I'm proud of you in that, because it could be mistaken, like, okay, well, why she talk about the hood so much about people who don't understand? But a pimp gonna remember he was a pimp, even though he might get married in the future. He gonna remember the lessons from being a pimp and what it taught him to help him be a better husband. He gonna remember what not to do. And so it's like, for me, I wasn't in the hood. My dad is a street dude, but I didn't tote none of that. But if put in some life-threatening situations, my mind might can think like that.
Go back to that survival mode.
Yeah, and that's all the hood is. And so I totally get that elevation. Even the way how you word it, though, I like that.
Right. I mean, because y'all know I'm big on my foundation. That's why I'm family oriented the way I am. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at everything and every person that I connect with as family, because we're all one. You know what I'm saying? We are all one, whether you want to believe it or not. The suits is what's make us different. The suit is what's make us individually, okay, under God, because God is oneness. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's when the biggest cries come for me. Like, even with my life with my sister, like, when that was over, I just sat down and cried, because that was the understanding. All this time, I seen her, been around her, spent time, but I let what somebody else say put an implant in my mind, and hers too. She did the same. We did the same shit, only to see that we in the same place of trying to grow better for ourselves separately. But we have, in order for us to want to do that, one of us or both of us had to see each other in us, or see the, like, she woke up the next day saying, I didn't know. And I woke up crying and so saying, I just didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know.
Right. It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
If I knew.
Just like, like when over the holidays, like me and my sis, we haven't been into like something stupid for no reason, over a course of years. But because my energy was off, because I was trying to be so perfect. And the only reason why I was trying to be so perfect is because that's how I was raised, because everything I felt like I didn't do wasn't enough. So it was like, I got to make sure everything is perfect, because if I don't, it's going to make me feel like I didn't do everything that was enough for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to, how I was raised, okay? And my mama also going to that, from that energy of not being raised in that same energy, trying to be enough, and by not understanding why it's not that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which causes chaos in a sense, okay? And we know we got to love the chaos.
Right.
Because in the midst of the chaos is the lesson.
That's real. I can second that with my mom too. Like, I literally was following her footsteps. So now it's like I was getting in trouble for trying to be how I am now as a child. And then trying to be so perfect because it was taught, shh, sit still, be quiet, do like this. You got to wear the clean socks. You got to have your hair done when you go over there. Like, look at her. Look at all my kids. Like, when you in the pattern of just being put on display, but not even for your own reasons.
Right.
You know how to only submit and give in to what make other niggas comfortable. But like it took me a minute to I have to still to this day ask me, what do I like? What do I fucking like? Because I think I've been liking what everybody else like. I didn't know what I like. You know what I'm saying? You
bro, hold on. Bro, now that you in the text, now that you in the chat, can you please copy and paste the message that was in the inbox that you shared me? Because I couldn't pull it up. They're not giving me the button to pull up my screenshot. So you copy and paste the Makaveli information so people can see that too. Because I like to give people visuals. I don't like that. Fuck that. You have to give people evidence. Because I'm the type of nigga, I hate saying that shit, but that's just this hood shit. Y'all gotta understand that. But I'm the type of person that I don't go off what you say. Because a motherfucker can manipulate you with words. And we know that already with the Makaveli, right? So I go off of action. Because action explains it all, okay? Which is also a visual, okay? Which is also you seeing it for what it is, right?
Right.
Yeah, just copy and paste it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving you a visual of what it is. And I go off visual. I'm a type of motherfucker, you can't tell me nothing. I got to see it for myself. That's the only way I'm going to believe it.
That's
and a lot of us go through that too, because you can't tell somebody your experience that haven't went through it themselves. So they're going to look at you like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about because I ain't been through that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
The best teacher. That's what I'm learning. Our mother's going to tell us.
That's why experience. Experience is the knowledge. It's the wisdom.
It's the
because
eyes.
to have either order that, you have to go through it.
But experience is the eyes to help you see.
Yeah. Even if you don't go through it, you see it.
Right. Right.
Because there's things that I have seen that I have not went through. Okay?
But do you feel like you understand it as if you did went through it some of the time?
Yes.
Because
I have to put myself in that person's shoes. Listening is understanding. Listening is love. Because when you listen, you're listening from the core inside from somebody else. Right. And you can understand their frequency. You can understand their pain. You can understand their truth just by listening.
Yeah.
Even if they're fucking lying.
Oh yeah, that's the best time though.
You still can fucking understand it
because
by listening.
You know, at the end of the day, they don't mean to lie. They don't mean to. It's a defense mechanism, but it's like the lie is a mask to what they can't express. That's all. When if a child lie about no, I didn't steal it, they just really don't know how to express. I desired this thing I stole so bad, and I know if I tell the truth, I'm gonna get in trouble. So that's the lie. You can see right past it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. That's
why I practice the ear. I told y'all that it was a portal for a reason.
You know what? It's a weird shot. I noticed. I was so my hearing is switching.
Yeah.
I'm hearing at the most oddest times in the middle of noise though. To where I'm sitting down like, okay, like the conversation with myself is like this. I'm in the Uber. You understand?
Okay.
Like, and I didn't even think I was listening enough, if you know what I mean. But I just heard I heard spirit talking, regular, just simple little conversations, small conversations, but I heard myself in the middle of some fucking noise in a environment that I wouldn't think I would be tuned in to hear. So I can tell something is happening. You understand? Like something is happening.
Right. Something is
like that before. I would have to get real quiet or just focused.
Sis says, yes, I felt you feel me in my situation as far as my health, both of y'all, and I felt the love. Right. Just by speaking, you can tell if a motherfucker fake or real. Right. Open your mouth. I can tell if it's real or not.
I'm trying to get with you. But not right.
Just open your mouth, because you cannot lie through the mouth, because the mouth is the power of the tongue.
It ain't
you can't lie.
It ain't gonna make no sense.
Even if you don't say nothing, your energy is still gonna get off.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna let me know. You can block the hearing. I told y'all it was 3 portals. And the 3 portals deal with self.
Hold up.
That's the ear, that's the mouth, okay? And that's what you see.
I was about to say the throat, but the throat is the mouth.
What they say? Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Oh, okay, bro, got it. To Makaveli, humans were ungrateful, fickle. Ooh, let me go ahead and pin this.
I missed the beginning of it because I was in the Uber.
With the Makaveli?
Yeah, you was talking about, it's just, you were saying he didn't get shot by the shot, he got shot by the injection. And that the energy just recycled, he jumped through everybody. That's when I came in somewhere around
right.
There. So,
just like when I talked about how, when the video with Bobby, right? Mm. We know Bobby is not out of the suit. We all understand that, right?
He kind of.
But just like with just me and you, even though you might not be in my presence, right?
Right.
Your energy still flow through me. Right. Just like my energy flow through you, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Your shirt, yo, that shit wild. Your hair is how my hair is.
Now, just like that, right? You say shit to me like, yo, girl, I heard you say that. Mm-hmm. Same thing with me, because our energy. Remember, when they projected the whole symbolism of that you are a radio, and with your antenna, when you okay, I'm high. You gotta understand I'm on these boundaries. But when your antenna is straight up and you get a positive signal, okay, you can feel and hear and think and see correctly
without trying.
Exactly.
Without trying, like you said something.
Yep, that energy gonna come through regardless. Okay.
You said something earlier. You said, I'm tired of forcing shit. I'm trying to let it flow.
Right.
When we get downloads and when we get information, I'm saying, for myself, and it don't make no sense. I'm learning to really trust that. To really, really trust that. It's been times my soul said grab a knife and an apple. And I was like, what the fuck?
But just understand this. Because I even now looking back, like I've told you before, in my past, mind frame of wanting to be suicide. And this goes out to people who have even thought about it, okay? When you are thinking about suicide, it's all about just giving up, right?
Right.
So when you're giving up, your energy is going to play tricks on your mind. It's going to give you the low vibrational, kill yourself or take yourself out. Fuck it.
It's going to talk.
You don't need nothing. They don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna miss you. Okay? And because that's self versus self. The darkness is only gonna feed you what you want to penetrate. That's why it's chaos. Okay? It's gonna always come to you all over the place. It's gonna say shit that you're gonna be like, okay, hell nah, I ain't doing that.
Oh, I know.
And it's gonna be shit like, okay, yeah, you on point. I feel that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay? because it's no formation. All right. So when I went through this, a lot of us say this. We go through
The transformation.
some breakdown. What they call it? Breakdown.
A transformation.
No. It's low vibration shit. When you go through a mental breakdown.
Okay.
All right. So when you go through this mental breakdown, this whole mental breakdown is wanting you to take yourself out.
Or quit, give up.
Okay? Give up, quit. Why not?
But hold up. The mental breakdown ain't even just
Nervous breakdown. Yes.
It's deep, but it's also on small shit. You can like on the simple task like starting something and not finishing it.
And it's all about this is yourself though.
Yeah.
When I mean with the darkness, when I mean with the beginning, there's no formation. This is why I call this shit, and this is why I found out that this is the subconscious of it all. Because the subconscious don't have any formation. You can plant the seed, okay? And those seeds ain't got to grow. But it all deals with what you allow. So when people are committing suicide, they're committing to those seeds. Okay? And it's okay.
Hold up.
Because sometimes you need a reboot. You need a restart.
But that's the reverse. Say it again. You said when they committing suicide, they're committing it to those seeds. But the seeds is
those seeds that don't know, that don't long, because with your mind, it moves constantly.
Right.
And some things come through and some things don't. And most likely the things that don't come through are the things that you're not, like you're not feeling it. So that goes back into the, like as they say, the subconscious. I mean, not the subconscious, but the unconscious.
The gutter.
That's what he's talking about, okay? That's below the subconscious. Those are the things that's still at the back of the fucking mind.
What is a gutter mind? A low mind. What is the hood? Low vibration.
Right, but even through the hood, you learned what? Survival. Right. And with survival, it evolves. And every fucking change of you, even if you at the fucking top of your peak, you have learned how to survive. Yes, going through a spiral. Yeah. We take what we need and we still move forward. That's the lesson.
That's true. When you first started recognizing, because I met somebody that's not on the journey. Like when I went through, when I came back from the island, the family I stayed with, the dude, when he met me, he was like, God said help her. And I already knew Spirit was using him to help. I already saw it. But he was waking up every day on this.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Why is y'all opening this? No, I thought it was somebody else. Move, bye. I definitely thought there was somebody else. Okay. Okay, go ahead. That was Jen. She was trying to get in.
Okay. Now I saying the dude whose house I was staying at when I came back from the island, he, like when he first met me, and I wasn't as aware as I am now, but when he first met me, he kept, once we got past our conversation, he kept saying, God said help him. Like you could tell I could tell he could hear. So when I walked in, my ears start itching. I'm still like, I'm having all my experiences just going up. I'm having like a whole bunch of experiences things I've never experienced before is happening fast in this space with him. And he can hear. So while I'm talking to him, he's saying to me, they saying you right. They saying I should listen to you. They saying you're going to help me like shit like that. But to him, his ego saw me in the position as needing help. But he didn't know what I understood. He got deceived by the suit in the physical position I was in. But I couldn't hear like him. Well, I was, but I could pick up. I was seeing like energy just appear on the couch. Anything I was dreaming, I'm pulling it from my dreams back into the physical while everybody else is woke. It's like that. So, but he could hear, but he was in the phase of trying to cipher through. So I'm looking at that shit from from the perspective of a Christian man, or he's studied a pastor. It was a beautiful experience to me because I'm like, they go through the fight too. And so it's not even about, even if you on the Muslim path right now, you still on the spiritual journey. Even if you on the Buddha path right now, okay, that's the spiritual journey. But anything else, any other religion or whatever, it's still the same shit.
Yeah,
so the fight,
and it's levels to the shit, and you still have to evolve from it.
that's
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, like I was saying earlier, everything that we have learned, okay, let's think about the process. Because I want to go back. Let's check it. I'm lit too, so y'all understand. You know what I mean? So check it. We go from tapping into this root energy, right? And with this root energy, it deals with finding out that everything that you learned
bullshit
has been off. It's been bullshit. It's been a distraction. It has been a manipulation. It has been an illusion, right? Oh, thank you, Sid.
now,
all right? It has been all of those things, right? So you go through the black power. You go through the white man, I hate you. You go through the system, fuck you. You go through, I want to go back to Africa. You go back to, Africa is over here. You go back to all of these levels, right? To find you, all right? To find you and find out that all of these levels that you have been peeling off is a shit that you had to take off. Okay?
Mask off.
All right? The whole motherfucking mask off. So, like we've always been saying, when Corona hit, because I don't identify this shit as COVID. You know why? Because they fucked up. That's the glitch. When you said it was Corona.
I thought it was all about the crown.
Because Corona is all about the motherfucking crown. Okay? And like I've been saying ever since then. Okay? If you think you gonna be sick, my nigga, you gonna be sick, my nigga. If you think you gonna die, my nigga, you gonna die, my nigga.
Look, you saw
okay.
Me at first, and thank you very much for your teachers, because at first I was mad as shit when my kids had to get a COVID test. Mad as shit they got the COVID shot. Mad as shit I got the first one. Not because I'm excited to go get it, you understand, but I'm just saying the mind shit I had to go through.
Right, the mind shit. But check this shit, even with your shit, because I know you with the whole situation with yours. Even with me, at my lowest moments, I caught the fucking Corona.
Oh yeah, I remember. But you knew it wasn't no fucking Corona. You knew it was.
That just shows you how this energy works. When you at your lowest moments, the immune system is open for any fucking low vibrational disease.
The fucking mind, and the chatter. Yes.
So when it's self-doubt and then a motherfucking, I'm done with this shit, comes through, you're able to contact the fucking disease. And when you get that disease, as they would tell you as a cancer patient, you gotta go higher, because that's the only cure. So you have to speak the positivity. You have to know I'm not sick. You got to know that there's some bullshit. You got to know it's just some shit in the game that I got to elevate from. And I got to let go.
I can't.
Because we know that cancer is something that is fucking, it's self-doubting yourself. It's a fucking demise. Okay? That's what it is. When you start to look at yourself at a level that's off balance with the wholeness of oneness, you contract.
What you mean, contract?
That means you contact. I meant to say.
That's what
You contact. And it can be a contract. Check this shit. Hold on. It's a contact, but it can be a fucking contract if you don't gain the motherfucking lesson.
Meaning the shit repeat itself, and it will repeat itself. It will fucking repeat itself. Don't try to run. Don't try to skip it. Don't think you cutting shortcuts. Don't think Don't think it's going to miss you, because let me tell y'all something. I've been in shit over and over again. Mom, let me tell y'all something. My mama, the problem me and my mama had was because I didn't know how to fucking shut up. Do you understand? Every relationship, I didn't know how to fucking shut up. And then what my sister showed me was, I didn't know how to fucking shut up. I was ready. I was just ready. You understand? But when my mama was on her deathbed for the however many nth time, right? She called me and say, Eb, I was about to die again. Listen to what she said. I was about to die again. And she said, I realized it don't matter. I just need one thing from you, because I want this relationship. She said, I just need one thing from you. She said, I just need you to listen. I said, okay, self. Okay,
right?
Okay.
When me and you collided like a motherfucker, I was like, yo,
yeah.
bro, you gotta listen. And that's I'm not even trying to, because I love her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was the energy that I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? I've been there.
Can I let them know? Okay, so when we were talking, right, y'all? Every time, say ABCD. ABCD.
ABCD?
Every time she talked, that's how I would cut her off. She could be in the middle of a download for me. But it's something about when I talk to sis, my mouth just wanted to and I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at me like, who the fuck is taking over me? It was shocking the shit out of me. I didn't know. I thought I was going crazy, because I've never experienced that shit before. Like, I've never experienced that with nobody except my own mama. Her energy.
Right.
And I was like, every time where I literally had to do this while we talk. So by the time we get on the phone in the beginning, you saw me doing this, because I was aware of this shit, and I didn't know how to fix it, unless I physically took my hand and put it on my mouth like a little girl, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Be quiet in school type shit. But look, the fight don't look like literally standing in front of the mirror and punching yourself. Don't punch the mirror, because I did that and I got a fucking scar on my fist to prove it. Listen, the fight is how you think. The fight is how you think about how you think when you think.
Right.
You don't
that whole motherfucker. You remember the old school jam with the Ghetto Boys? No. My mind playing tricks on me.
I heard about it.
Like, come on. You please check out the video, because it's all about the short person, which we know. The short person, the little person, it's a little being, that's the child. Okay. Yeah. Even though little people don't want to be looked at that way because of today's society, but that is the energy, okay, that reminds you of the inner child. Because even at that energy with them, life is limitless. They still want to go beyond. They still show you that they can do the same shit that you do, right? All right? So with this whole ghetto boy shit, okay, it's all about the trick of the mind. What do kids do? We talked about this the other day.
Hold up, and give me a category section.
What do kids do? They try your patience, right?
Oh, right. The patience.
The patience.
If you got it, to see if you understand.
Right. The patience is the trick of the mind.
I said that in the movie theater. Shut up. I said that in the movie theater.
They try your patience because it's a trick of the mind. They don't have no formation. They're not aware of no fucking suit.
But that's chaos. No formation.
Right.
It's wild. It's all over the place. Jalen is in the movie theater saying,
right.
Mommy, I love you. In the movie theaters, we have talked, and I love you, Mommy. I love you. He's just expressing. He won't
Fuck
shut
you.
up.
Whatever, bro.
For real.
We are doors. I don't give a damn. We doors.
For real. For real.
Okay? And you know these short motherfuckers,
Yeah.
they're crazy. Even in today's society, if you got a short friend, you know your short friend is the fucking littest.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking say it. The short friends are the littest because they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Too cool for school. Be down fast.
Everybody know a short motherfucker. And that short motherfucker don't give a fuck.
I'm laughing because you look tall right now. I ain't gonna lie. So for real.
Y'all know I ain't lying though. Yeah. Because every short motherfucker I know don't give a fuck. It be them giants. They be like, oh no, I ain't man.
You know,
them short motherfuckers like, bitch, what's up?
Look, a tall man with a small car. Think about it. A tall man with a small car is usually a tall ass man with a tiny ass car.
Yeah.
That's God. That's still a child. That's still a mother.
Okay. That's the child. The child don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No. The child don't care. The child gonna keep testing your patience. The child is that burst of energy with no formation. It has not. Okay? It does not fit in society.
Come on, man. Hey, they was right on point with that Wednesday movie. That Wednesday movie, I cried like a motherfucker.
Now, sure. People said that.
He was so fucking authenticated with her energy in the movie.
Hold on. What is that? Crazy you and both real ass. Crazy you and Ebony. Okay, we crazy. She's short as fuck too. Okay.
So this her.
You know how crazy. You know the short motherfuckers. They be oompa loompa oompa dee doo. They don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
What I say after that? Oompa doopy doopy dee doo.
Hey, why you look like the one of them peanuts on Proud Family? But doing this, the cabbage patch shit. I just saw you jump up and down with
girl, bye. You is not 6 feet. Sit your 4, 5, 4, 11, 4, 12, 5 feet. I don't give a fuck. You're not 6 feet. Sit down, Miss Mac. You are 5'2", maybe 5'1", maybe 5 feet. But you're not none of that.
No, she might. She ain't over 5'2".
So for any, she ain't over 5. Hell no. She might be 5'3". But she ain't no goddamn 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". No 6 feet is that way. Okay? But what I want to say is this too. If you dating a short person, or you ever dated a short person,
hell no.
They just like little mama. They don't play that shit. You can't get nothing around them. Okay? You can't do nothing. Little mama energy is the short people energy.
Oh, Little Mama the rapper. Little Mama who?
I'm just saying Little Mama overall.
Oh, I see.
That motherly energy. They don't play that shit. Okay? I'm dead ass serious. So if you short as a motherfucker, yeah, your impact is big.
It is.
Okay? Motherfucker gonna look at you like, oh, you crazy motherfucker. You don't lost your goddamn mind. And that be the kids. Because we be looking at our kids like, I know I be like, gee, you don't lost your goddamn mind. What the hell is you doing? I'm like, what is going on?
No, they be in control.
The kid ain't got no formation.
They don't. But that's why it takes.
And you are symbolized as that kid. Just like me.
Say it again.
You are symbolized as that kid.
Right.
Just like me.
Right.
Just like me, he ass too. Just like Monica ass trying to say something. She's short too. I can tell by your picture.
Auntie said.
Okay, I can tell. Oh I got a few messages from for you, Oompa Loompa. Okay, you Oompa Loompa too. 6 feet like Sade. Girl, bye. You're not.
That's like 5'9" dating a 5'5".
you still shorted?
I ain't never do that. I ain't never had no short dude. Yes, I did. I ain't never been taller than
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me say something one time. I know this is too much information, TMI. But a little short men, they be two pack. They be two pack.
I have. One of the biggest ones I ever seen. I'm serious.
Short nigga be two pack.
Fuck the bird. Yeah. Nigga said, oh, you about to make me.
All right, you know, we went, y'all jump on people that we will jump on y'all. We will. We don't give a fuck. We like Chihuahua.
I got the biggest smile on my face, happy.
Okay. I know everybody I connect with shorter than the motherfucker. Everybody. You are not 5'9". I would not believe that.
Ooh.
No, Mom, I do not believe you are 5'9". I believe maybe 5'5".
I don't know. I know I'm 5'2.5", and I tell people
maybe
I'm
5'3". But yeah, we do come. They say, you know, short people are fun, and that's because we do come with a lot of love. We had all of that. I have before. I'm 5'9", David 5. I ain't gonna believe you 5'9". I ain't gonna believe you 5'8". Would you say 5'8"? 5'9"? Nah, I got to see you in person.
you tell by our picture because I can't.
True, my dad was a little man, but big impact. Okay, girl. Okay, I know about that. Little gun with a big bang. I know about it. Okay. Oh, Mom, I got to see you, Monica. If you talk about you 5'9", I just cannot believe it.
Tell her,
but not me. Girl, I'm gonna put your ass on. I'm gonna. You not sure? You look like it. She talking about no. I'm 5'9". Okay, well I'm gonna have to see you myself.
Man, with heels on, you probably.
Cause you got, even if you is a big in like suit, you got a short impact. Like their energy is a big bang, and that's what we see. Yeah, that's what we see.
Fuck yeah,
what we drinking?
Matt, I just saw her that last night.
Okay, it's a motherfucking party.
We drinking Crown straight.
Really?
Straight. Your girl, she grew some big girl drawers and she know how to drink now, so you know.
Whatever. I climb. You know what, bro? Let me tell you something. With us short people, you know, I'm just saying with the big bang energy, we all have it, you know, but it plays out a lot in short people, you know, because we have to try the hardest, you know. We got to try the hardest, you know. We got to put in the most work because we the shortest, okay? You know, we got to show y'all it is what it is, nigga. I can still do the same thing. All right. Hey. So, you know, with that little energy, you know, I had to put in a lot of work. You know, I had a big impact. You know, I did. Even in dancing and running. Short people can run. They can get the fuck out of Dodge. Your legs are long. My legs are long. My torso is short. Okay, I feel you got a short. You got a small. And like it's when we talk about small, we talk about a small to a big impact. Okay?
Like a compact car.
Car. Like your energy is formless, like a motherfucker. Okay?
But hold up. A short person, think about a midget and all the shit a midget can do, right? A midget is shapeshifter. What?
Okay, I'm drinking Black Panther. Tupac, he suggested this. Right. If anybody knows this, we drank this when Tupac was hit.
Okay.
If you was I know all of us are Tupac fans.
Yeah.
And we all know Tupac, okay? But when this shit was hitting, it was definitely when Tupac was, you know, doing his music, okay? He was still in the flesh. It's the Panther. And I was walking around, you know, the liquor store, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna drink tonight, you know. And you know, I'm getting suggestions, you know, but I'm like, nah, that ain't it. It ain't it. I gotta find something.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
That's what he was all about too.
And if you know, like I said, if you don't understand Tupac, you know, his history and stuff dealing with his parents, they was a part of the Black Panther.
Right. That's where his respect for his mother came at, you know, her strength, her fight, her tenacity and knowledge in the Black Panther movement.
Right. Cause I'm down to show like, damn, I ain't drunk this shit since 1890. And I'm just playing.
I ain't never.
Like, why the fuck we drinking this tonight? You know, I let the energy, like when you let that energy guide you, you know, it's like when you just go with the flow. That's what it is. When you just go with the flow, it's not by coincidence.
Let's go with the flow and take a toast.
I'm with you.
This for us. All the shit we've been through this year.
Everybody that's on the line,
it's purple.
let's take a toast.
What the fuck?
And you know, I might, you know, the way everything going, we might get out this motherfucker right at preseason.
What's up? What's up? But look at the cups, yo. They purple.
They purple. The divine energy. Okay.
I was about to pick the blue cup though. I threw the blue cup back and grabbed the purple one, and I was like, "What the fuck? Okay, go with it. That's the flow."
What's up, Mrs.
What's up?
What's up?
That's what a picture of cheeks.
Nah, say we getting all on this side tonight. Y'all know I love when y'all, everybody, you know, we tune in. Why not? You can.
Because you know my eyes are starting to do this now. So I'm somewhere in the middle of where y'all at. You drinking?
Yeah, we drink right now. Okay, I'm drinking that shit right now. I'm telling you, I'm getting lit. So, I gotta pull a little small into increment because I ain't trying to be that. I'm already lit. You know what I mean?
But I ate. I went out to the restaurant tonight, so I ate. I'm good. You know.
So you know what I'm saying? Cheers. Okay. We coming into the preseason like a motherfucker. Okay. Preset what you want to come into. All right.
I said I was gonna do my vision board, but I ain't
now
up on the joint. I said I was gonna do it, clean up the house, wash those. I ain't doing that shit.
I was just looking at my vision board again tonight too. Before when I was getting myself set up, I was looking at it, and the one thing that stuck out to me because I had just did a reading before. Okay, you on a hen dog? Okay. You know what came to me was, you know, because I had just did a reading, and you know it was all about staying humble.
That lesson.
You know, we've been talking about that, even with Miss Mac, even with you. We've been talking about, you know, how this humbleness is consistency of just keep moving, seeing life for what it is.
It's not about feeling like a bitch, y'all. It's not.
Right.
And that's why that's why I felt like I was about to fight my sister. But the humbleness, I talked my shit and I sat the fuck down talking my shit. I stood up because I was about to fight. Let me sit down and just be a good girl because I know better. I was fighting me in front of everybody. And then I kept feeling attacked because watching them fight me, but they don't understand how I'm thinking. Like you said something earlier, I don't know what the fuck it was, but all I kept thinking was when I was there during Christmas with the chaos and shit, and it was beautiful in the end. That was the gift, right? But during
that's the gift. Seeing it for what it was.
Yeah, I felt my sense of awareness, my consciousness. I felt it split like this. That shit was like stretching. Where I'm sitting beside both of my sisters, and I'm sitting here like this, lit as fuck, and my consciousness is stretching like fucking gum. And it was like, "You all right?" I said, "I'm in between two places right now, and I'm just looking at it."
Right, those like, two places with self versus self like a motherfucker.
And then that's when all the shit happened after that.
Right, because when I went in a situation like what I was telling you and Matt, you know, with the whole, you know, coming to my mom's house and shit like that, I was like, my nerves is already fucked up because I was already on a trigger mode of everything got to be perfect. I got to make sure everything is perfect because I don't want nobody to say nothing. I want them to feel, like, grateful with the whole situation that I made it perfect, right? And even though myself exposed that piece, bro, even though myself exposed the fact that, it was going to turn out the way it did, okay? Somebody was going to have something to say, and it's not to take it as a bad thing, but something to just reiterate, rethink, regenerate with yourself, reflect on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And understand where that person is coming from because that's what you needed to see at that moment, right? So when that shit happened, me going back, I had to sit with myself. A lot of us, even though we went through the holidays and we connected with our family, we still felt like it was just self.
Yeah, by yourself.
It was like, what am I doing?
Like, why am I here?
Right. Why am I here?
Like, trying too hard.
Oh, I can't believe I'm seeing this at this moment. Damn, I didn't know that about that person. Yeah. Damn, how did I miss that? We seeing shit that we didn't see the first time, okay, of being aware, which is gaining your shades in 2020. So now that we in 2022, we getting ready to get in 2023, which is dealing with the 7, which is dealing with your consciousness of what you're going to project on out, okay, for the rest of this time being, okay, these levels until we get to the next change, right? Because every change is not, as they would say, what's 10 years? A century? But what is 20?
20 years is a century.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 is a decade, right?
Decade, yeah.
All right. So every century, all right, is a drastic change. All right. So we're at the century market, the century mark. So a drastic change is taking place. A lot of people are understanding what religion is. A lot of people are understanding what this experience is all about. A lot of people are understanding who they truly are, their triggers, their healing, they're taking accountability, okay? They're creating their own businesses, all right? So we're in this energy of the century, which is a major shift change, all right? So even at this last marker, the beginning and the end is one. The self versus self facing each other. December, January, at the right, at the center. You're starting to see what you didn't see at the beginning when you got your shades of awareness. So now that you're seeing it, you're understanding it even more. And it's like, it is what it is. When my mama hugged me and was like, whatever, I was like, you know what, Mom? It is what it is. I can't blame nobody for who they are. I can only blame myself for my actions.
But look.
Because everybody's not on the same level.
But look, that's the fight. But when them actions show you, when you gotta take that acceptance step of the blame that you did, let me say it again in case I fucked it up because I'm drinking. When those actions show you what you have to take and accept the blame for the things that you did, again, going back to don't look at it like it's a bitch, just keep seeing it like, okay, this is where I'm at. Because I said this, I watched my last live and I said, I didn't get a chance to express and to elaborate on my experience in my childhood. And that was the first time I ever talked about that type of stuff in that way.
Right, and I enjoyed it. I told you that. Yes. And this is going to be very effective to everybody on it. And it's just me being real. You know what I mean? And I really want my siblings, and I think my siblings already know this, so they don't, I know they're not going to take that in personal, me seeing everything for what it is on a level, because a century is taking place, which is a drastic change of a new beginning, because the mind elevates, that evolves. Okay, that becomes your new realm, right? That becomes your future. That becomes the new beginning. All right. So me analyzing everything that I went through from 2020 to now and showing me what it really is, I understood my partakes in every fucking thing that led up to that moment of the response and the actions, even with my siblings and my mother. Okay, especially my sibling. Okay, I can understand why my sister reacted the way she did, because I myself showed her that energy. You feel me?
I got two. Damn. And she did what I did. She did what I wasn't done.
Yeah.
She did what I knew to do. And it was no competition for the reaction. It was like I was proud of her for just being so calm. Because her stillness showed me my movement. You understand what I'm saying? So it was still beautiful, but it was well needed.
Yeah, I seen myself in my sister. The way my sister still thinks certain things, you know, and even though she's evolving, and I'm like looking at my sister like, okay, you got this, you know, you doing your thing, you know. I still see little elements of things of which is cancerous cells that I have created and that I have pushed on my sister. You see what I'm saying? So I cannot even fucking be mad when she do the shit that I used to do. You feel me? It's all about still going back and seeing self for what it is. Now that you on this horse, this high horse of yourself, of awareness, and now that you're looking at yourself from a place that you have not even been at from a long time, it can definitely be triggering.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it triggered me in a way where I had to go and get myself back together. What I do? I call sis. I said, sis, I'm not understanding this. You know what I'm saying? I'm expressing the things that I know that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to let go of my feelings. I'm supposed to let go of this negative energy. I'm supposed to show how I'm feeling emotionally so I can rise above the bullshit. But if I'm not being able to give that energy to my foundation so they can help me to elevate, it becomes frustration, right? It begins to make me question myself. What am I doing? Because I know if I can call you, and if I can call Oya, and if I can call Will, and if I can call Tyrone or Yanni or anybody, and y'all can get it, what am I doing wrong? Right? It still puts you in a position to question yourself. What am I doing? And it goes back to
Question yourself. You do. You always have to take a step back and look at yourself and make sure, like, okay, let me make sure I'm well adjusted first before I, take a look outside. You know what I'm saying? Like the Michael Jackson song says, the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, the feminine and masculine energy. You looking in that reflection back at yourself and you questioning that. What am I doing wrong? Is it something I did? And it's okay to take constructive criticism. It's okay
right.
to take that because constructive criticism is what builds you up.
Right.
So therefore,
Right.
you can be a better you. But there's a thin line between constructive and just plain criticism.
Right. And even though it's things that we don't want to hear, especially when it wasn't my sis' fault, and I hope she's hearing this, it wasn't her fault the way I reacted about the shirts, it wasn't her fault at all. She did what I would have did with myself, you know what I'm saying? Because perfection is every fucking thing.
that's God.
And it's just different when it's from someone else. You see what I'm saying? Someone else telling you, this is not it. This is not it. You know what I mean? But deep down
After
in
how
self
a person
that
says
that's your perfection and you know, okay, I understand what you're saying, and I can't allow that to be a distraction. It's just something that I have to reiterate when it comes to this flow of energy, especially with her, okay? Because I understand my sister. She's my biggest critic. And I love and I value her opinion, you know what I'm saying, over any fucking thing. So if it's not perfection for me, because that's just like my mama. Catch that, T. It's just like it's my mama when I'm looking at my sister.
Same shit.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I got to make sure, because she's a reflection of my mom. She's a reflection of me. So I'm looking at it like, damn, I don't fuck myself. And it would throw my energy off, even though I'm frustrated because I'm trying to get to the perfection of everything, as we all trying to do. We trying to be to the greatest of self. Okay, we trying not to let these triggers and these distractions, you know, distract us from what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But it does, because those are things that we still have to look at for reinsurance to keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna always like what we hear, but it's only for you to hear it to move forward. It's only for you to hear to do better.
That's true.
And I had to look at that like, it's not even her fault. That's myself. If you are my reflection, that means myself is going to come through you and tell me what the fuck I need to hear, whether I like it or not. And that's vice versa. Because that's
Flesh
the
of my
source
flesh,
of
blood of my
me.
blood.
Right. That's the source of all things. You know? So when we went through this whole holiday, it was just like, what the fuck was this kind of Christmas about? I had a good time. And I seen some shit. You know, I told y'all I seen everything like a show. It was a stage for me. But
Was
that's because
also on
I
an
was
elevated
seeing.
level.
Right. It was also an elevated level that we all had to go through.
I'm talking about with the brownie.
Oh, yeah. You know, the brownies going in the hats. What you really need to see. It's going to push your ass up out of it into that shit. Just as if you was taking shrooms and shit, you know, or smoking weed or drinking a little bit. That shit is going to enhance you so you can fucking see it for what it really fucking is.
Excuse me.
And so it was a reason I placed that order for them brownies.
What brownie?
I'm going to put a disclaimer on my brownies.
Definitely.
Well, the lady who do your brownies should put a disclaimer on there.
Definitely need a disclaimer. Because at
Whoever does
the end of the day, like bro was saying, it always goes back to self. At the end of the day, all the shit that I was feeling, even when I vented to you and I got it all out, it still went back to myself. I had to regenerate so I can, you know, go back and operate in a fucking higher energy.
And the same with me, you know, like when a motherfucker say, I'm gonna just fall back. That's the same thing. You regenerating with self. You falling back to self.
Right,
to
sure you got to look at your,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, let me fall back. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? And some people might take it the wrong way on you saying you're gonna fall back, but it ain't about you. You feel me?
Right. It ain't about
me.
you. Definitely. It's about you. Getting your mind right. Mind over matter. Bro says your behavior patterns is reflecting from others, showing you your own flaws to integrate your own darkness. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. I definitely agree with that. And that's some shit that we all had to go through this Christmas. Through these last minute holidays. We had to go through that so we can see that, so we can freeze that shit off in the pre-New Year, so we won't bring that shit in the actual New Year.
Totally agree. I agree. I agree.
I know. I learned to just sit down. If I didn't learn nothing at Christmas. I learned to just sit down. Although I had a lot to do. Although I brought the food, a lot was on me. I learned to sit down, and it wasn't about sitting down to be observant. I was mad at my sister for observing everything and not doing. Whereas I should have been sitting down, observing everything. But on the physical aspect, that's not why I was there. I was there to do. But there was a balance of do and sit the fuck down. And I didn't reach it. I knew it,
Right.
but I didn't apply it because of the way things was looking to me. And in the end, I just laughed at everything. Like, we laugh at this shit
Right.
now.
Right. You really have no choice. Because that the whole thing with me coming back after all of this shit with talking with, sis and my husband about, how my emotions as well. I was really trying to get out. And I didn't expect my sister or, react the way she did. But I have to understand that my sister still has a little bit to understand when it comes into that era, and she just being her authentic self. So I cannot be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. I cannot allow that to be my trigger. And one thing I want to add into this, like Mrs. Sis was saying, Denise was saying, I'm a fall back. The whole fall back is not that I'm not gonna disconnect from you. I'm not gonna fuck with you. It's just I have to sit back and I have to analyze some shit so I can understand how to move around you.
Yeah. Even if it takes sometimes in one month, just keep doing that until you figure it out. Because that's the fight. Understand. All the way around. Each time. All 12 times in one
You know what I'm saying? The whole
Because a
fall
lot
back,
of people,
I said sit back and I got to
a lot of
realize,
people get
what
triggered
it
off of
is.
that.
I have to see it for what it is so I can know how to move with you, so I can know how to connect with you
right.
without it triggering me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's like okay, a marriage lasts so long because there's an understanding of we don't gotta bump heads. We can coexist in this space with you being you and like both everybody being a self. And so what I learned with my sister is her being herself due to the conditioning of mine is what triggered me based off of what I was taught to believe. But when I look, as I'm accepting myself more and loving myself more, I have no choice but to see the ways that she accepts herself and the way she presents all that good stuff. And that's what helped me understand, like, oh, so it was me at the end of the day. Not that I was right or wrong for setting a boundary or calling some shit out or whatever. It was not about that. Because in any other situation, that action would have been right, depending on the physical location of that shit. You understand? But at the same time, it didn't fucking matter.
Right. It don't even matter.
Whatever she was thinking else about my kids and what it was, I couldn't control and nobody understand what I go through with my kids and what it is. So I don't like when someone speaks down on it, but I can't control what no one say about it. And I know,
Right. It goes back to not controlling what no one says, and you can't definitely control how, you can't change anybody. They have to move at their own pace. All we can do is plant the seeds, which is actually, explore in the experience of what we've experienced through this whole journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they go through it, this is something that they can analyze and go back on and understand, oh, damn, this is what Shawty was talking about, when I went through this, you know what I'm saying, when she went through this. It's just all about giving the cheat sheets of society. Okay, somebody giving you something that they've experienced that you have not experienced yet. That's a cheat sheet. So when you go through it, you recognize that shit. Okay, and you're not going to be able to actually recognize it unless you experience it or even seen it front on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you're going to be able to identify it. Other than that, if you don't have that experience and all you know is the environment that you was raised in and nothing different, it would take some time sometimes for you to see things for a long time. Like for me, it took me for trying to go through suicide, okay? It took me to, like I said, trying to take myself out, and understanding how valuable me being here is effective, okay? And that's not what I planned out to be. That's not my script. That's not how far I had got past lives. I was supposed to go beyond the shit that I've already, experienced.
Ooh,
You know?
say that. I heard up and beyond, right? Up and beyond, right? When you about to take off, of course, you know you low. But when you taking, like, okay, when you think of a rocket ship, the rocket ship is pointed up. Think of a superhero. Watch this. This is a cognitive skill. This helps you focus. When a superhero takes off, it's doing this. It's going up to its focus. Do you understand?
Right.
Yo, that's all I got.
Exactly. Bro said that's why shadow work is very important to us all, because it helps us learn to deal with our triggers better than before. Yes, because that's why we always say you are never completely healed. And that's why these quizzes and these lessons going to always reveal, because it's going to go off your actions, which is going to explain where you're at on your level of understanding, even if it's a setback. Okay, we're showing you that it's something that you still need to work on. Okay, nothing is designed to keep you stuck. Even these pagan holidays, and even if you research pagan all goes back to self.
But watch this. Well, every holiday, you have to start it with yourself. Every holiday.
Every holiday is you.
Yes.
If the earth and if society and if the government is all designed based off you, okay?
It's crazy.
What do you think? Okay?
When you think,
what do you think? Everything else is based off of, because that's literal. Remember that everything happens spiritual first.
Right.
All right? So everything that you do inside, it comes outside. When you put the trash inside, you got to dump the motherfucker out.
Oh,
okay?
Right. But hold up. What do you think about, like in Mexico?
Yep, self-religion.
They got the Dia Los Muertos. I think it's the Day of the Dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
In America, if you ain't Mexican or of Mexican descent or whatever, I'm not saying. My granddaddy Puerto Rican and black. That's all I know. But what I'm saying is,
with the whole race thing.
Hold on. Let me say. If you don't know, if you don't know that holiday exists, you don't know to celebrate it. So you're only gonna know what is to be celebrated within the parameter of your mind based off your
that's the culture.
Right. So when you get introduced to a new culture or a new person in the way that they are, like I had to get used to you. I had to understand you. I needed you before. Right. What the fuck? It took me a minute. So, that's not in my environment. That's not in my culture. You understand? We're not talking about on the color. I'm talking about on the experience level.
Right.
Your culture is, when you think about bacteria, which we all are, you put in a petri dish, and when it's settled, it becomes cultured. You understand? Like or milk can become cultured. It gets cultivated.
Hold on. Culture is a cancerous cell.
Oh, I get it. I know why. Because it's a unified mindset of the wrong shit or of some bullshit.
Yeah, when we base on everything like that type of aspect, gender, race,
because they gotta sit.
Right. Those are cancerous cells. All right. And with cancerous cells, what they do? They spread.
I was about to say that.
They multiply.
Be it good or bad, though. Be it good or bad. Because you can have some good shit sitting together and it multiplies to some more good shit. But I get it. Cultivate culture.
And that's existence as itself. That's existence.
That's
You know, it's a self.
which is of the mind too.
When we say self, that's self. That's the mentality of self. It's self. It's what you populate. It's what you generate. Okay? It multiplies.
Mindset. A cell itself is
Mhm.
because when a prisoner is in a cell, it's only left with his mind. Yo,
Right.
man, they get locked up for real. And I've been locked up, but it wasn't long. But I went in there. And when I went in there, due to the way my mind was set up before I went in there, I was laughing at everybody. Everybody looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, they looked at me like, you're not dangerous. You know, I'm laughing because they all look scared. They look terrified. I just knew I was going home, although it wasn't looking like it. Look at everybody sitting there for a year, but I knew I was going home. I believed that due to the way I cultivated my mind before I went in there. But when I went in there, just for the little time that I was in there, I started accepting that I was in that shit just for a split second. So whereas I was like, all right, fuck breakfast. I ain't eating breakfast. They didn't give a fuck about giving me breakfast, so I didn't care. But when I started
Right, exactly.
mind.
Also, to add to that, our experiences are self.
Right. And the body. The mind is
Our experiences are the selves, the reflections of the originality or the origin of the supreme being. They're ourselves. So when they do sleep studies or they're taking blood, they're looking at the cells.
mm-hmm.
And with those cells, it says a lot about the generation, which is the generated energy. It says a lot about from what the beginning into what you're prospering in the future. It says a lot. When I mean that technology is all about diving within yourself,
Avatar, watch Avatar. That's all they was doing was fucking diving. They had to get connected with the little donkey seat thingy jiggy. And then when they went in there, it took some time. But when the little fibers, they're like this, and they connected, like it was a breathing, like you gotta watch it. And the technology, it was a fight of the land versus the technology. But when you look at how them fucking crabs move, and when you look at the way the woman was in the suit and controlling the little robot thing, she became one with the robot. She had to move it. Her little human hand was looking like this small. It was looking like this small, attached to the robot. The robot was like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was, so if I say get your hand, a big ass hand gonna come around and go, and this hand ain't touching shit.
And you know what the symbolism of hand is power.
Yeah. Control.
Got it.
I had to. I had to take that last sip with that power, okay? Because the hand symbolism all deals with the power. Why you think they handshake when they become presidents, you know? They shake through the winner and the loser.
Or a job, or an interview.
Okay?
Or anything of
It's the power.
And they can tell, and a person can tell how secure or insecure you are through the shake of your hand.
Handshake. Okay?
I love speaking back on short people, right? They used to be real tall. So whenever I would shake their hand,
about short people.
Yeah, whenever I would shake their hand, I had to make sure that I gave a firm handshake because that will show them the type of salesperson they're dealing with. And so they had to look past my clothes. They had to look past what they didn't know I was about to say, and they read me through my hand, through the firmness.
Right, just by the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Touch is feel.
Like when
You
somebody
have
is
to
barely
feel
grabbing their
someone.
hand and
This
shaking
is
it.
why I said what I said through the whole, when we did the meet and greet. When your energy is in the same spot with everybody that you talk to virtually, right? You cannot hide it because it's a feel.
Yeah.
The feel is what's real. Okay?
Right.
All right? You can't deny that shit. You can't hide that shit.
That is true, reincarnated. Exchanging
Okay?
energy.
Exchange the energy. Okay?
And you can feel when somebody is not sure of themselves through their handshake. I have plenty of times. I even ask, like, why you shake my hand like that? You feeling some way? Is something on my hand? What's going on? Give me a firm handshake, because I'm going to grip your shit. Like,
Hey, this another seed. Who do this?
The Baphomet.
Not just the Baphomet. Who was you gave this as a kid?
The teacher.
Also, who else? Keep going.
E.T.?
Jesus. If you go to Jesus' originated picture,
Right.
they're like this.
They must have took him out by the time I was born.
Yep. Energy is electricity and magnetism. Okay, you right on it. You right on it. You right on it, bro. Okay.
They must have took them pictures down when I got born.
No, they still got them up. Google them. They still have Jesus with the two fingers up.
And the Lord Son and the.
I ain't paying no attention.
Mm-hmm. Even with the sun behind us, and the heart, all of this is symbolism of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the energy. Okay? They still have these pictures out. Because I got them too when we do the symbolism class. Because I want y'all to see and understand. Okay? It's an evolution that's taking place. And it's a reason why you have to see it this century. Okay? You have to understand who you are as a being. Because we have to regenerate. Which, as the white folks were saying, the reset.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
The 27, right?
The 2027?
Yeah.
That's not the reset. The reset is
now
2020. When you got your shiny glass, as they saying in the wind, when you gonna become more aware and understand who you is.
Okay. Being said, the peace sign means unity and oneness. If two fingers are spread, it means division and stuff.
Exactly. And we all getting back to the two fingers.
Turn it like this.
Okay, one.
With a 0 at the bottom, really.
All right.
0, 1, 2.
Okay. When it's like this, that piece is separated. Okay, the energies are separated. They're still there. They're just not balanced. They're not whole. It's more than one. Even with electricity, okay, it has to be a balance. All right. Even when you're getting your light, okay, even when you're playing the TV, anything that deals with electricity, it has to be a balance.
The battery is the negative and positive.
Exactly. And they both have to give equal, which is the true equality. Okay? When we was thinking about unity and unison, we was thinking about the black and the white coming together. We was right on, but we was thinking about it literally. We was thinking about white people and black people gotta be what?
One.
But you're not understanding that the fact that you're dark and you're light, or you're negative and you're positive, or you're masculine and you're feminine, or the child and the mother has to be one. So that can project out into this reality, which is the reunison that you want. All right. So the two together definitely represents unison. It represents one, not physically. This is spiritually. Okay. So we've been getting more into that. Okay, because I used to be quick on my hood pics. I'd be like this.
Hey, I'm still
And it was.
Okay.
do it.
On my hood pics, I'd be like,
Right. Why we can't do it like this? Why we can't be one with this?
okay. And nowadays I'm catching myself and I'm like, hold up. It's self. It's self. Okay? That whole integration shit was a fucking illusion.
I usually do this. Yeah. Oh, maybe I did.
And that's one thing they don't want you to know about Luther.
Spill it.
They don't want you to know that about Luther. Okay? The whole integration was a fucking illusion outside of yourself. Because true integration takes place within. And when he said that I have a dream speech, that is all about tapping in. Okay? And we took that shit literally when we thought that we supposed to be as unison in the skin. And that's not what it is.
I thought you was talking about.
It's beneath the bullshit.
I was waiting for you to say Luther Vandross.
No. Oh, yeah.
No, I know what
Martin.
you mean, but
Luther
my
Marty
mind
Ma.
Luther Vandross.
Okay, Martin.
Marty Ma.
Right.
Okay?
Not the junior, not
The whole I Dream had a speech. It's about you going within.
I dream had a speech.
You ain't going in a dream unless you going within, right?
well,
You gotta go to sleep.
You got, now I lay me down to sleep.
hey, so
Okay?
you talk about the going to sleep and waking up feeling anew. Because that's all I've been feeling is waking up. I've been waking up feeling like, yes, I'm here. Let's do it. I'm
And
like
with that energy too, you know, I've heard people say, especially like in marriage couples, understanding marriage is a marriage with yourself, okay? And we definitely project that out physically, okay? When you pick your spouse to the end of this motherfucker, that is a reflection of you, okay? So marriage deals with the spirituality of yourself. Of course, the paperwork comes in, and that's all about physical, okay? It takes you to a level of, okay, I love this shit right here, Pop. It takes you to a level of, you know, slave, and you know, you my motherfucker, you can't do this, all that fucking illusion bullshit to keep you in bondage, okay? But marriage is a spiritual thing, okay? When you are in love with yourself, all right?
and
Oh, this is 12 o'clock. Hold on, let me say this, and I'm gonna get out of here. When you're in love with yourself, okay?
I do that.
Okay.
Happy New Year for you.
Happy New Year, everybody! Happy pre-New Year! Happy pre-new fucking year! Happy pre-New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year.
Okay,
baby.
I got your shit, bro. I'm gonna say that, and I'm about to say it right now.
Yes, I'm about to go.
Okay, because our spirit is electricity in our soul, magnetic, the giver and the receiver, energy. We vibrational beings, multi-dimensional beings. Okay, say that shit. Okay, and say it loud. All right. That's a peace sign, means unity and oneness if you two fingers are spread. Okay, I did that one. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy pre-New Year, sis. Okay? Get your shit in order. Get it in order right now. Okay? Before actual New Year get here. Okay? When it comes to that last stage in pregnancy, you know, those last 3 months, that's the nesting energy. Okay, and when you're nesting in this energy, you're getting everything right for what you about to birth. Okay, so let's get this nesting energy into it. Okay, you good, baby? Happy New Year! Happy pre-New Year! Okay, it's that time. Get the nest right. Okay, get the nest right. What you about to birth? All right. Make sure you ain't got that fucking distraction of that bullshit. Okay? Make sure you in tune with everything you need to be. Okay? And you seeing it for what it is. And you moving on in this beat. Okay? Happy new beginning. Happy new chapter. Okay? Happy reborn. Happy rebirth. All right? Let's get it. All right? Makaveli in this bitch. All right? Y'all know I'm gonna come in this motherfucker. It's a happy pre-New Year. I know what I want to do. I don't know what you want to do, but I know what I want to do. Okay? I know what I'm doing. I know what I got in line. I know I got my ducks in order. Okay? And I know what I seen, what I need to see, because I ain't dealing with that bleed. Okay? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna let you. Okay. We gotta do this shit. We gotta do this beat. Hold on, that's not the one I'm trying to pull up. How did that happen? Okay. Gotcha, sis. All right. Happy pre-New Year in this beat. Okay. Yes. Love, peace, and happiness. Love, peace, and oneness in this
Happy
beat.
new beginnings to you guys. And I love everybody.
Okay. I love you too, Yanni. We made it. Okay.
Me, Yanni.
Another motherfucking chapter, another fucking yeah. Okay.
Happy new beginnings, guys.
You got to be happy about that. You know how many people gave up? And you still here. Push it forward. All right.
Some gunshots.
Yes. This is the new pre-year. Okay. Okay, sis. Now, okay. So yeah. It is what it is. Be Makaveli in his beat.
Everyone's saying the old Lang Syne song, but I don't know.
I'm coming. And my people, they knocking it down. So they don't find a way in this beat. Hey, happy pre-New Year. Hey. Mama, like, I got my dress, honey. I am ready. Let's Hey, boo-boo. Hi, girl. Now they have
turned up.
Okay, which is the energy that we all supposed to be in, because we almost right there. We about to push it. Look, Shannon don't want to believe it, but his ass about to push it too. Okay, we about to push it. All of this good energy, ain't that right, baby?
I love it.
Soak
it in.
Okay. We nesting. We getting everything right. Okay. Solid night. Okay. Solid night. Okay. Christ the Savior is been the big born. Okay. When they talk about the spring, they talk about how how Jesus, he rose on the 7th day. And when it deals with the 7th day, baby, it deals with you. Okay, in your Christ consciousness and creation. And you, my baby, my dear, okay, is about to appear with something new. All right? Letting go of the old and bringing forth the new. A whole new marriage. Okay? Now, look at it. Okay, that happened in the motherfucker. Okay? 2023, my nigga.
We made it.
It's the year of the 6. I mean, not the 6, but the 7. So you know what is about to go down. And when it's dealing with the 7, it look 7 viewers as well. Let me screenshot. Let me screenshot. Oh, y'all don't fuck me up. Hold on. Anyway, it was 7 people, okay? And at the end of the motherfucking day, the 7 deals with you projecting, okay? Projecting new energy, okay? You being reborn, okay? Doing what you don't want to do, you know, letting go of the old shit and bringing forth the new. It's all about the 7, okay? So with the 7, you got to know now how you playing, because 7 is a lucky number. And you don't want to ever be on the, you know, tricky side of it. You want to be on the divine side of it. And it's playing in awareness and understanding and knowing. Okay? It's all, okay. Yeah. We in the 7. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all, because, you know, my people don't come here.
I'm about to go.
So I'm going here to my family, too.
People.
And I will see y'all. I will see you, sis. Okay? On the next one. Okay? Love, peace, and oneness, family. Turn up. It's a Makaveli in this bitch. Peace.